everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here tonight. We have a bunch to talk about tonight, guys. A lot of action. We got announcements, we got release, we got some in-art King drama that we're gonna get into. But first, let's say hello to William. William, how are you?
Hello, is everything working better now?
Yeah, so far.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
perfect. Good. Yep.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. So, guys, it looks like there's a lot of drama regarding the in-art Batman release. And I don't know why. Like, I don't understand what the issue is. I don't understand, you know, I understand they're the king and I get they're perfect, but just because they're not this time, right? This is the first time that their figure is not perfect. Um, I don't know what's going on with the community and this figure, right? I was gonna say these figures regarding, the comparison with the Hot Toys figure as well. So we're gonna get into all of that, guys. But first, let's say hello to the chat. Let's see who's in here tonight, real quickly. We got Anthony in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Happy Saturday, my friend. Thank you for being here. Channel member in the house. Guys, if you haven't thought about joining the channel, please do so. Please do so, guys. Become one of the real ones. There's meaning behind that too. So it's not just like, oh, let's join, like in the name of Albert. Let's join a gang. No, it's not a gang. It's a fraternity of collectors, of real collectors who've been around for a while, for many, many years. There's a lot of experience in there. It's not just flip-flopping and BSing about nothing and about things that we don't own or not plan on buying. So you should really think about. Let's see. We got Brad in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. How are you?
I'm doing.
Thank you for being here. Inner and jazzing like he's inner and jazzing like peas and carrots. Unbelievable. Stop talking about the king and prince of collecting, okay? Babo!
How you doing?
He says, yo, Smash. Yes, guys, please. There's 21 of you guys in here. Please hit that like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So much. Let's see who else is in here very quickly. We got Paul in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Happy Saturday, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got, let's see, we got Joker J in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. I was just looking at your camera. I was like, what the hell is that finger doing in my eye right now?
It's not a finger.
That was your finger.
No, it wasn't.
What was it?
It was the.
He's like, it was the, I don't know. Let's not.
The lighting wasn't picking up on the camera for whatever reason.
Let's not get demonetized before we start, okay? We got, let's see who else. We got Harold in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
Thank you for being here, my friend. We got, let's see who else we got in the house. We got Leo in the house, another channel member. Look at that.
I'm doing.
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Talon in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being
here.
Happy Saturday, my friend. Guys, he just got the third party Deathstroke head sculpt. Oh, so nice. Do you have that one now, or did you buy it and sell it a week later?
I've never owned Deathstroke.
Not even from the what's that line? The VGM line? No.
Nope.
Boo! You're not a true Star Wars fan if you don't own a Deathstroke. Let's see.
Not Star Wars.
That's Star Wars.
Yikes!
Oh man! Yikes! Imagine. Let's see who else we got. Old Monkey Jim in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
How you doing?
Let's see who else we got. My God, you guys are on fire. You guys are on fire. Leo in the house. We got Brad says fast real light. Darkest hour. Oh man, you guys. Oh God. It's gonna be school mode. We got Alana in the house. Welcome.
Doing.
Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome. Welcome to the experienced collectors stream. Except your father doesn't count. Let's imagine. Imagine. Oh man, we got Josue Collectibles. Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Nice to see you.
Doing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see who else we have in here tonight. Let's see. We got Paul. We got Joker. We got Chris in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday.
Doing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got Josh. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Doing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. We got Jose in the house. How are you? Nice to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. I know we talked, but I haven't seen you.
Doing.
Welcome, welcome. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please, before you guys forget. Furry Ewok, welcome. Welcome back. I feel like I've seen you before, but welcome back. Welcome back.
Doing.
Let's see who else is in here. My God, you guys are on fire. Where can I get that hat? Where? Oh, what was it, William? The website?
Josh, you can get it on Toys Wonderland's eBay page. I'm not joking either. It's there.
What is it? What is it?
Cinematic Legends.
Your microphone has the craziest what's the word? It's like it's oh my God, static. Oh, so bad. Every time you talk, it's like.
All right, I'll be back.
All right. Let's see who else is in here. Thomas Jones, welcome. Nice to see you.
Doing.
Welcome, 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 my friend. Let's see. The Thor in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Doing.
Let's see. Welcome, guys. You guys are on fire already. Look at the little fur babies. Unbelievable. Let's see. All right, guys. I think I'm caught up. Oh, dude, that's Slade Wilson sculpt. Nice. It looks great. See? Beautiful, beautiful head sculpt. It gives you a completely different figure, right? You could have one way with the mask on. It looks amazing, and then with the head sculpt, a completely brand new figure. I bought two for that reason, and I never opened the second one, and I just sold it. That was my goal. We got Harold in the house. Let's see. William's Death Watch. No, I was talking about Deathstroke. I was just messing with him though. I know he's you can't William's knowledge on Star Wars is not something like I question ever. He's taught me about Star Wars. William, welcome back.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, perfect. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I was on a different device because I wanted my phone, but.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, no, that thing was horrible. Who's that?
That's Abby.
Abby! He's like, what's that? You can stare at the screen.
Go, Abby, go. I stole her from the kids.
Cassandra, welcome. Happy Saturday.
Doing.
Thank you for being here. Welcome. So tell him again. Because you were all choppy. Oh man.
Josh, Toys Wonderland's eBay page. It's called Cinematic Legends.
Yes.
And they, for some reason, have started delivering when people order from there.
Like everything. And very quickly, apparently, too. right?
And
Chill
so
out.
it'll be I don't know, unless they're planning on pulling the rug out from everybody again here soon. But
Imagine no, but then but then eBay gets involved and that's a problem for them. And I don't think they'll want to do that with eBay.
right, but it's some random page name. It's not T-Dubs. It's
No,
we just
correct.
use
No,
right,
I
but all the
get
shipping.
that. But still, like that's risky to mess with eBay like that. You know what I mean? They'll come after you one way or another. You know, they'll shut down your page. Maybe they'll take the loss, but still, you know, that's scary. I don't know. Yep, it's a game changer for sure. Yeah, no, that head scope is gorgeous. He said I'm messing too. Oh my god. Hi B, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Doing.
Welcome. Too damn cute, Will.
Oh, thanks.
Not you, Willow. Will. Imagine. All right, guys. So let's get started. So, like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot going on with the inner Batman, right? That everybody, for whatever reason, again, thought was going to be the greatest figure ever made by InArt. It'll never be, right? It'll never be. Like I said from day one, this company's not here to make you guys anything great, anything accurate, period. It's been shown to you with every single figure that's been made. If you notice, apparently, according to you guys, because I don't own the figure, the Gandalf is the best figure they've made so far, right? And I can bet you it's because it's probably the most accurate to scale because it's a short figure, just like their Batman is, just like their Pennywise is. The Joker, we don't really know. It doesn't really matter at this point. But everything that they seem to be making is tiny, right? Why? I was given an excuse by one of their the InArt chills that on my Pennywise, by the way, that the reason why they made a Pennywise undersized was because they didn't make any other figures for that line. Therefore, it was purposely made shorter and smaller because it didn't matter, because it was going to be by itself on a shelf anyway. Can you imagine that mentality? So that's what I was told by an InArt chill who didn't own the figure anyway. So that's what we're dealing with. That's the people we're dealing with. That's the company we're dealing with, right? So we're going to get into the video of the figure, guys. So the Batman and Bruce Wayne premium edition, right? Which was the double pack, I believe. Another thing, if you guys pay attention, nobody's really talking about that Power Pose Bruce Wayne figure that they also came out with at all. Nobody's saying a word about it. How come? They're king. Nobody's talking about the king. So I want to get William's opinion on this company because I know he doesn't have, you never bought anything from them, right? You didn't get the Joker either, right?
No, but I did have Gandalf in my.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We were going to get into that. Okay, we were going to get into that. I forgot about that. Okay. Let me catch up with you guys before we get started. Have an order to the hoping to be among the lucky. Hopefully. SJC, welcome. How are you?
Doing.
Happy Saturday. They'll send a guy who flew to Hong Kong get his figures. I love that story.
Did you see that story?
No, what happened?
So on like the collector display base that used to be Justin's Figures and all that crap, that group, this guy, because they were posting like the real addresses of like the Toys Wonderland like office, like phone numbers of people who work there. They had like all this like information, and this dude flew, I think it was from like Brazil or something, to Hong Kong and went and demanded his figures that they hadn't shipped in like a year and a half, and he actually left with most of his property.
No.
Yeah, he like videoed the whole thing, like had all these stills, like the warehouse was like this shoddy looking.
Yeah, because I remember somebody had posted like a picture or something or a video of like the location that somebody went there, but I never knew like that was a story behind that.
Yeah, he went, and it's like it was like a green door that was like almost like falling off the hinges.
Yeah, it was like a shady, like weird looking.
It looked like a rundown alley from like a horror movie, and
that's where he was.
Yeah, he went to T-Dub's actual physical location and was like, "You owe me my property. I gave you money."
Oh
And he,
my, can you? Yeah, that's ballsy, but that's. Can you imagine? He
yeah,
probably wasted more money on that trip.
oh, he straight up said that he did, but he
Oh,
said
absolutely.
it was
It's
the
out of principle.
principal.
It's out of principle.
Yeah, he
Absolutely.
was like, I'm gonna see what happens. Like,
Absolute. No, that's what I'm telling you. If you can, that's what you're supposed to do in situation like that. I mean, it's toys at the end of the day, but it's
yeah.
exactly what he said. It's the principle of the matter.
But
You
there's
know.
all these
Period.
shocked little Chinese guys with like COVID masks on still with their eyes like, uh-oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you imagine that scare? It's like, is this the FBI?
Oh no.
Can you? Oh man, it's crazy.
The
I
dude
had no.
he wasn't exactly small. He was a kind of big dude, some tattoos and
Oh,
just show up.
and I can tell you, if he's Brazilian, he probably knows some Brazilian jiu-jitsu or something. So that would have been ugly for them unless he got like jumped or something. That's insane. I didn't know about that. That's crazy. The myth, Thomas Jones. Thomas Jones, you got fans, Thomas Jones. TK Magic, welcome, my friend.
I'm doing.
Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying. I want to see the video. Yeah, we're getting to the video. We're getting to the video. That's awesome. Shows up. It was right. Oh my god. All right. The beekeeper wants his pre-orders TW. All right, so let's get to the video, guys. So here it is. You won't hear sound, but I'm just gonna play, so you guys get the idea. So I'm going to pause in specific areas just to talk about certain things. So here's the manual. So there's the foam, right? With the figure, the head sculpt, right? Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, nothing out of this world besides the little container of the head sculpt, which is a nice presentation. Hot Toys is doing that now as well. So clearly nothing,
For the
nothing.
Hot Toys one for like Wonder Woman, was it glass for the container or is it plastic?
No, it's plastic.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? Does that matter to you if it's glass or plastic?
I was just curious because I was comparing it to my little Gandalf experience.
And what was yours? Glass?
It was plastic.
Yeah, it's plastic. Because I remember with the
Joker?
no, with the Pennywise.
Oh, Pennywise.
Yeah, with the Pennywise was also plastic. So I thought.
Yeah, I was just curious if it was.
No, but I thought maybe I missed it. I thought you were gonna say, oh, that the inner is glass and Hot Toys is plastic. But no, I think they're both plastic because it didn't weigh anything. You know what I mean? There was no weight to it. So, all right. So back to the video, guys. So as you can see, a lot of cutouts, a lot of paper as usual, just like they did with the Joker. With the Joker, we got how many $100 bills? We got like $2 million in $100 bills. Why do they do that? Again, as a filler to make you feel like you're getting all these things, right? But at the end of the day, it's just paper cutouts that's worth nothing, right? And if you pay attention, they give us all these things a lot, right? It's not just here and there; it's every time, just a bunch of cutout paper. And I understand it's part of the movie, blah blah blah, but still, like nobody needs all that paper, and that's most of what you get, as you can see. 1 card, 2, 3, 4, whatever this is over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need 9 pieces of paper for a figure? For what? Let's continue, William.
Yeah.
Don't get too excited. So here it is. Here's the what do you call it? The Bruce Wayne head, right? For the trench coat, the long coat figure, right? That again, nobody's talking about it. I don't know if it's a power pose. I don't know if that thing moves. I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anybody play with it, talk about nothing at all. But here it is. Here's the head sculpt. I don't think it looks great by any means, by the way, just letting you guys know. Here's the base. The base, this is the most basic stuff ever. There's nothing fancy about this. Look at this. You guys are overpaying. Well, I was too, but we're overpaying for this product there's absolutely nothing out of this world about it. And they told you, well, they told us that DC told them to charge us that price. And you all believed every word of it. Unbelievable. So now the whole point of this here, guys, is the since their magnet system doesn't work, they decided to go even dumber and make some type of mechanism under the base, and they're going to show you in a second. Here it is. So you open the base. So this is a cover, right? So this is the type of ingenuity and engineering that goes on at InArt. So now they made a whole cover for this base that is not even anything special, as you can see. And this is what they did. So they screwed on more plastic, more things that can possibly break. See, that track, if you pull that track the wrong way, there goes the piece. There goes, oh, it broke. Now what? Oh, do I glue it back? How am I going to? Why do they do that? Instead of just gluing one big magnet or two little ones on each side, and there's your problem solved. But they want to get fancy as if this is any smarter. William, what do you think of this?
I don't understand why they went with a sliding track magnet system instead of just one rectangle that would have been the length of the it's not exactly a large base, so it's like, one thin magnet right there. And I don't know, I think it probably would have been cheaper than engineering this little system and having all these sliding pieces, like you said, that's going to be, not everybody's going to be doing this with little white gloves on and,
Correct.
barely touching. Some
Correct.
of us are like Mongo when we're trying to get a wrist peg in and we break that thing in half.
Yep.
So
that's true. Is that 100? That's what I'm saying.
It's going to be like you go to slide it and it doesn't move right when you want it to, and then you're going to push harder, and then all of a sudden it's going to fly out. And like, I get it. In theory, a sliding system would be like, hey, cool, I can put the magnet exactly where I want it so he'll stand. But then you have to like look at the top, look at the bottom, look at where the feet is, looking like, oh, am I getting? And then hopefully it stays strong enough to actually keep them up, or the ankles are strong enough to keep them up, because that's been another problem, is the ankle strength. But
is this true, William? Because I don't know about this.
I haven't heard that, but it might just be a joke about Gandalf's rock.
That's what I figured. That's what I was asking, because I didn't hear about that, and then I don't know.
Is what he would Batman sitting on a gargoyle versus standing. It's like, the sitting Gandalf makes sense. He's an old dude. He's
he's trying to play me.
How dare you? How dare you?
See, I knew it. I knew it. Look, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's a premium gargoyle. Oh my God. All right. So, Carlos, my friend, welcome. How are you?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. So, exactly. Why are they getting more complicated? Why are they doing this? This is not fancy. You know what's fancy? I'm going to show you guys what's fancy.
Cricket.
You know what's fancy? I'm going to show you fancy. You have a third-party company selling you figures at $160, $70, okay? With magnetized lighting. Wait, where's my magnet? What happened to my... There we go. I was like, what the hell? It's dying, that's why. Magnetized lighting for $160. Now they're dying. That's why I couldn't see. See? This is a Hot Toys magnet, by the way. For those who have Deadpool 2, the magnet came with the figure. So, So Toys, you see how they lit up? So Toys is giving us technology. I mean, it's a little, micro board It's not nothing crazy. But that's not the point. The point is that for $160 something, we are getting quality technology. Again, it's a little tiny circuit board. That's all it is. A little tiny square. And that's what comes in a $160 figure. You got this company charging you $500, $400, $300, whatever the hell they're charging you for these figures, and they can't even get a base right. Yet they're considered by a bunch of morons and idiots in the community the best. How? Where? When? Why? How does that, like, who, like, I can't, I don't know. Anyway, let's continue.
I feel like you're an Android user, aren't you?
Oh, hell yeah.
That's why.
Why?
It sounds like when people argue between Android and iPhones.
Oh, no, but this is different because this is like all these things that they talk about in are baseless. It comes from nowhere. It comes from somebody saying it and then other idiots repeating it. That's the problem. And we're going to get deeper into the figure, but let's finish the video. So there's your stupid feet adjusters or magnet adjusters or whatever the hell you want to call it. But again, retarded, very, very stupid. Makes no sense to me, right? Remember, it's my opinion to me. Look at that. What's the point of that? Like, why? Then you got to sit there, figure out how wide you want the feet spread. So then you got to measure the bottom. What are you talking about? Like,
that's why if it was just one big magnet, you could put them wherever you want.
Exactly. And how expensive is a magnet that you're going to be like, oh my God, I don't want to spend this money on this magnet. Like, what? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. So anyway, look at the figure. Again, this is from them, right? I haven't seen a single person with this figure showing the figure. I've seen only Batman figures everywhere, but no, not even everywhere. Just a couple Batman figures, but no, none of this. I haven't seen this one yet, right? So now this is the Batman figure. Again, the same exact stuff. Here's the bat signal. Which one? Wait a minute. Which was the bigger bat signal? This one, right?
Yes.
Right. That's what I thought. I did get a picture. Bob, if you could do me a favor, please, and send me that. Actually, yeah, if you could send me that picture, please. I know you put it up somewhere. Somebody did. If somebody could send it to me so I could pull it up.
It's larger.
Yeah, it's. I saw them both together, and one is like humongous compared to the other one. So here's the Batman stuff, guys. You got the this is cool. I wish Hot Toys gave us this. This is really cool. But everything else we got from Hot Toys pretty much. I don't even know what the hell this is here. I can't see what that is. It looks like harnesses or clips or something. Again, here's your 4 or 5 cards, envelopes, useless stuff. I don't know what the point. Hot Toys gave us one thing, the one card, and that was it. That's enough. But they and it gives you all these cutouts and all these things like to make you feel like you're getting all these amazing, There's the battery for the flashlight. That's cool. That's cool. See, Hot Toys didn't give us that. Does the Hot Toys one light up now, right?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. But that's cool. I hadn't seen that. That's really nice to have that. See, it looks like you got a dress. Oh, that's what that buckle was. See, I wouldn't want to put any of this stuff on. Absolutely not. I hated doing this with the military figures. I definitely don't want to be doing this with these figures. See, I like how Hot Toys did the Velcro too. They copied that from Hot Toys. Look at that. Look at that bunch of cheaters. That's exactly what Hot Toys did. Bunch of copycats. The hell out of here. Go develop your own system. Look at that. They copied everything Hot Toys did. The whole Velcro in the front and the back. And the back they copied. Unreal. This is my first time watching this video, by the way, guys. So, look at the base. Another crappy, useless base. Look at that. Look how thin that is. You think that's worth $10? Absolutely not. Well, that system is worth $10,000. Oh man, so insanely dumb. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my God. This thing is crazy. Look at, can you imagine having to go through all this to stand your figure? Oh my God, what a joke. See, like it looks very good, right? The figure looks great. Everything, the thing is, you'll never really know the figure until you get it. And when you get it, you're going to be like, wow, this is tiny. You know, that's what happens. But everything looks great. Look at that. Look at
Well,
that.
see, all the comparison pictures I've seen between the Hot Toys and the InArt, it's always two still pictures side by side. It's not like, it's not both of them standing next to each other. It's picture A and then picture B, like spliced together. And it's like, I want to see one of them.
Oh no, I found one. I got one.
You did?
Let me finish the video and I'll pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have one for the conversation. That's why I wanted to get your opinion on it. So the cape looks nice. Looks like the Hot Toys one. The figure overall looks nice, right? It's not about it being nice. The problem is people are saying that it's better than Hot Toys. That's not the case by any means. It's period. You could say it looks nicer, blah, 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 but it's not better than Hot Toys, period. It's just not. And we're going to get into, why it's not. So one of the things, so here we go, guys. We're going to get into the comparison pictures that I found. So here it is side by side, like you said you hadn't seen. So the only thing is we can't zoom in. But so as you can see, right, they both look great, right? The problem isn't that, one is extremely, that much better looking than the other. No, that's not the problem. The problem is that the InArt one is off in scale again. Look how much shorter it is. Okay. The head, look how tiny that head is compared to the Hot Toys. The collar is nowhere near accurate. Since we're talking about the King here, right? The King InArt, we got to point out that everything that they do isn't perfect. We know Hot Toys isn't perfect, but remember the King has to be perfect. And look at that collar. The shoulder pads, whatever. The waist, as you can see, a lot thinner. This one is a lot thicker, more tree trunk. This one goes in, it looks like, so thinner body. Again, it makes sense because it's a smaller scale figure. What else? As you can see, the joints here, they look very, very thin. The elbow joints compared to the Hot Toys, they look a lot thicker here, right? These pads here, whatever they are, they look a lot thinner here, a lot thicker here. The color, right? The color is more uniform on the Hot Toys. This one has some fading up on the abs and the thighs. And it's a little lighter as well too. The gray is a little bit lighter, more weathered, it looks like. These straps here we didn't get with the Hot Toys. I don't even know if they're on the suit, to be honest. The boots look exactly the same, pretty much. The gauntlets are pretty much exactly the same. The pouches are exactly the same triangular clip, everything, the belt. So, William, now, which one, if you had to pick right now, which one's your favorite out of the two?
I don't know. It's like, yeah, like you said, the head is smaller, but
a lot smaller.
But like shoulder height wise, it looks like from the neck down, they're the same, like the same height.
No, not at all. From the shoulder pads, you would think, right? From right here?
Right, that's what I'm saying. The shoulder height on them right there.
Right. If you look at this, correct?
Right.
And if you go up here,
the traps. Yes, I got that. But I'm saying from the chest and shoulder armor down, it's, the same size, but then you have the reduced neck, trap, head. And I don't know why they would do that because I don't think Robert Pattinson has that small of a head. He's kind of like a big-headed dude. Remember, if you all saw all those Twilight movie posters with that big old forehead
and that big jaw too.
Yeah, but I had the Batman with bat signal from Hot Toys. I bought it, and then my wife hated it, so it was gone.
Wait, which bat signal?
The Hot Toys one, the Battinson. I had the Batman Deluxe.
Wait, in art?
No, Hot Toys.
Right, and what happened?
I had it for about 20 minutes, and my wife said she didn't like that Batman movie. I thought she did.
Gotcha.
So then I sold it instantly, and then went and dropped it off at what's it called, UPS, with like less than 20 minutes. It's kind of like my Gandalf story, but
yeah. So go ahead with the Gandalf story. So tell everybody you've never owned anything in art.
I've never owned anything in art. I've never been hands-on with anything in art, but somebody posted a Gandalf for retail on a group the other day, and I was like, huh, even if I don't want it, I'm sure somebody actually would want it. And my whole thing of trying to help out some of my collector friends, because it's it is what it is. So I bought it, and then I started hitting up people, and somebody was interested, and so it came like 2 days after I bought it. It was Gandalf. I have a picture of me holding the little head in the little jar, and I was looking at that head, and it is clearly Ian McKellen, and the rooting. I think the reason the rooting looks so good is it's so much rooting. It's everywhere, whereas the rooting on like when it's just the top of the hair. And that Battinson right there, if you mess with his hair, it's gonna look a little derpy.
Mm-hmm.
Gandalf, there's his hair's everywhere. There's not really that much you could do to be like, hey, let me mess up this head. But like the boots, one of the boots wouldn't stay on. Like you would have to really force the peg in, and that's where the magnets are. Right. Because the body was, it looked like one of the bodies that I buy from Amazon.
Right. There's nothing like fancy about them besides those magnetic connections.
Like literally, I buy these bodies, and they're about $15 on Amazon, and they show up the next day. It's when I just want to kit bash something quickly if I don't have a quality body, or if I need a body to paint stuff on, so that way if I get paint on the body, I don't care. But yeah, it was just like, okay, it's it wasn't tight joints, it wasn't like strong, and I didn't break out all the accessories and all that stuff because I knew I wasn't keeping it. But I had it for about 15 minutes in the house while I was waiting for the shipping address and whatnot, and went and dropped it off, and it's already on its way to its new home for retail again, basically. Whereas because I wasn't trying to flip it for money, I was just trying to help somebody out that I know actually likes Lord of the Rings, wants the character, things like it. Definitely looks so much better than the Asmith Gandalfs.
Oh, absolutely. Asmith is nowhere near
and if
anything.
We didn't have the Hot Toys Battinson to not only compare to, but to compare to when they were both releasing almost simultaneously, then you wouldn't have as harsh criticisms of this Batman, because you wouldn't have the other one to look at. But it's just like comparing like Mars Toys Mr. W to the Bruce Wayne holding the champagne glass one, comparing that to the Bruce Wayne from the Dark Knight 2-pack. It's like that's essentially what everyone was doing with in-art Joker versus the DX11, where it was like you're taking a figure that's from last decade and being like, look how nice this looks. It's like, well, it's like if you have like an 81 Honda and you buy a new Honda, the new one's going to look nicer because it's new. And so like with this though, it's like there's different. If I could smush both of these together, we would actually have a screen accurate costume, because there's parts on the Hot Toys that don't quite match up to screen, and there's parts of the in art that actually are screen accurate. And so it's like if you could actually smush it together, make them the same height, then
which sucks, because it's something so dumb like height ruins, partly ruins, not right, partially ruins, not fully ruins the figure. But it's like, man, just make it the proper height. Like, what is the problem?
I don't know. If you want to call it 1/6 scale, it needs to be in scale.
Right.
If
Exactly.
you just say our
12 inch,
premium
12 inch,
collectible
12 inch.
figures,
No, 12 inch, 12 inch.
well, 12 inch,
Right.
yeah. But just even if you just call it a figure, just in art's the Batman, and you don't attach a scale to it,
Correct. Then
then
it could be whatever it is, and you
yeah,
can't
'cause
hold it.
like what you said with Pennywise, it was like, I mentioned this before, Pennywise can grow and shrink and everything, and you
Correct.
can just say something, off the cuff like that, and it still be, an
Right.
in canon answer
Correct.
that works, not
Yeah,
what the
no, this
person
company,
told you.
I bought it because this company made him extra small. You know, when he was extra small in the movie, like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it's like, the reasoning that person told you, though, since they were only making it one figure from the line, it doesn't matter, they can do whatever they want with it. It's like, well, if he's supposed to be 6'5" and 1/6 scale of that, and he's 11 inches, that the math doesn't math there. And
This is what they're doing, right, to the scale of the regular figures, regular size figures at least. Can you imagine what they would have done to the Black Adam?
a
That's why they didn't do it.
little
Michael,
peanut head.
welcome.
Mike.
Yo.
So Uncarded says, why hasn't anyone reviewed the sculpted version? What are they trying to hide? People
I
are
don't think they're
saying
mailing it yet.
that people are saying that they had a harsh time assembling all the harnesses and belts on the figure. You mean these?
The part in the video that you just said where you hated doing that on your military
because that's
figures.
annoying. Because that's
Oh
annoying.
yeah, when I built those 2 military figures that I have, the custom ones, with the parachute harness and everything else, I had a little pair of metal tweezers being like, I hate my life right now.
No, it's the worst, man. That's
weaving
why
through the buckles.
That's why, it's funny. I started before I found out about Hot Toys, right? I was buying a lot of military, and that's why I got like 2 shelves filled. I have like over 60 military figures. And I was buying military first, and then that's when I found Hot Toys military. So I stopped buying every other brand of military, and I kept buying Hot Toys military because it was just that much. All you had to do was mount the guns and the clips, and that was it. It wasn't you had to fully dress the whole figure. So I was like, oh, cool, they're making. And then that's when I found, I think it was a Batman or an Iron Man, and then that's when I got into all the other stuff. But I stopped buying the regular military because I was like, it would take me like an hour just to put one figure together, and I'm like, yo, this is not fun. And sometimes, these clips weren't like sitting properly, and and they would break, and clips would like, I was like, nope, not for me. Michael, I know we all know, not I know, we all know how you feel about the King, but this came out, right? So the figures are, I guess they started shipping, or some people have been getting them or whatever. So here's a comparison of the in art right here that's rooted, right? They made a sculpted version as well. And then this is Hot Toys, right? So obviously the shills are saying that the in art is better, which clearly it's not by any means. Not that, Hot Toys is perfect by any means, right? Nobody's saying that at all. At least I'm not, right? Whoever's saying that, I don't know, but I'm not saying that this is perfect, but this is not better than this. Just judging.
How much is the left and how much is the right?
Does anybody know? William, do you know how much the Batman is?
The in art one, or the Hot Toys is about, for the regular edition without all the extra crap, the stairs and all that, I think is like $280. And I think the in art sculpted, I think was about, I thought it was like $385, and then the rooted was like $5 something, and then the double pack was like $8 something.
So basically, this is $550 to $280, basically, right in front of us.
Right. So which one, again, just forget the price, and I know why you asked that, but just from what you see, and remember, this is rooted, which it's not anything you care for, but overall, as you see it,
I mean, they could be identical. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like really, like I don't see any drastic, like glaring difference between one to the other where I'm like, look, that's so much better than that one, to be quite honest.
It's really just the head size.
Yeah, that
Well-
right. I get the one on my left has the smaller head, and
Do you have a side by side of them wearing the cowls?
No, that
Okay.
I don't, but I could get you one. I could get you one actually real quickly. But before I do that, I'm gonna put up. Actually, let me find the page first because this comment was made by this person whose page I'm about to pull up. And this guy's a customizer, and he's always customizing like everything. Mostly a lot of Christian Bale stuff. And so I just found out about him a few weeks ago, actually. And let me see if he did. No, he did not.
So one
Oh,
more
wait.
funny Gandalf.
I think, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Oh, wait. I think he did. What'd you say?
One more funny Gandalf anecdote is
Go
Kit
ahead.
is getting his last batch of Gandalf finally going out. So they still haven't fully released that figure.
Oh, my God. Gandalf. And Gandalf was how long ago?
A while.
Yeah, exactly. The
But he
king.
said-
Don't forget, guys. Oh, wait. We've been talking about the king the whole time. I didn't even say hello. No, so what the guy did was he made a video on this. Hold on, let me move you guys out of the way quickly. So what he did was he's making this. So I guess he's trying to trace out what the collar, because this is what he does with like every Batman. He does it with like mouthpieces and stuff. So it looks like what he's doing is tracing out the cowl to see if it matches or whatever he needs to do to customize it, to make it better, because he doesn't like it. I want to show you guys the complaints in a second from him as well.
Yeah, the one company's already been making new collars. What, Unreal Customs, I think
Unreal
it was?
Customs, yeah.
Because neither one of the collars actually is screen accurate, but I think it had something to do with, Sideshow or Hot Toys not wanting the neck
See?
to rub
Look
black
what it
ink
does.
all over
Look what it does. So he traced the movie poster, and look, he's trying to now even it out to match it to, I don't know if this is Hot Toys or no, this is Hot Toys. This has to be the Hot Toys one because the full neck is covered. So he's trying to even out which one's more accurate, I'm assuming. And then he puts them, on top of each other. He overlays them on top of each other, and it looks crazy. But again, I don't know what his goal is. I don't know what he's trying to do here, but this is what he does. It's crazy. See? So look, so he starts going back between them to see what fits how what
I think
is
he's trying to show how small the Enard head is.
whatever exactly. Well, he's doing something, So let me go to his complaint very quickly. Here we go. So he says,
Mike, I like your shipper fort that you're building.
shipper fort. He says, I'm just not digging this sculpt. Number one, the neck cut is horrendous. 2005 shit. 2, the collar is too small and geometric. 3, the neck and head colors don't match. 4, the chin and mouth are too narrow. 5, the back of the jaw is too wide. 6, the top of the head is too narrow compared to the jaw, which throws the whole look off and makes his face look round and puffy. Okay? So the king clearly is not the king, and the figure sucks. And so I just wanted to make that clear because people need to shut the hell up about Inard already. So now we're going to get into Michael. What do you think? What do you think of this guy that was just...
Oh, I'm mad.
That was just...
I'm mad if you're gonna...
Why? Why?
This is a joke.
Why?
I mean, I'm sure you've already given this a 10 out of 10.
This
I'm
this
sure,
is not out yet.
but I'm saying, like, have you reviewed this on your channel yet?
Well, no. So,
You talked about it?
did I?
Yeah,
I
you did the
yesterday,
release.
Friday.
And you love it.
Well, of course. What do you mean?
Okay, I'm looking. You love it, right? You love it.
There's nothing not to love. Go ahead.
There's plenty. There's plenty.
Go ahead. What?
Okay, because I'm sure, again, I'm sure you sold up the idea that this is a 2.0.
Well, that's what he said.
It's a joke.
Here,
It's a
right?
reissue.
No way.
You put a couple of die-cast parts on it,
No.
and you call it
Well,
revamped completely. Did you see these things side by side?
No.
Yeah,
See,
I am like this close to flying into China and punching Howard Chan in the face.
no. You know why? You know why you're wrong. I'm going to tell you why you're wrong
Right,
in
tell me why
1
I'm wrong,
second.
guys.
In 1 second, okay? And I'm going to
Show
tell
me
you.
this, show me the side by side. Like
Yeah,
that is so
yeah.
much improved. It's what a
Brand
joke.
new, redesigned, and highly detailed muscular body. Hot Toys doesn't lie. And look, here's a side by side.
Amazing body. That's so much better than this one.
Well, it's not the same. It's not a reissue. That's what I'm showing you.
It is.
This guy.
It is. Stop selling Hot Toys. Stop it. What did Howard do? I mean, is he flying over here and giving you the? Is he
the what? the turkey neck?
The old Hot Toys hand job. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. Wait, so you don't believe? You think? So I get what you're saying, but
this is I'm disgusted at this. I'm so over just reissues. I'm so over re-releases. It's just it's they're not collectible anymore.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Big Dog, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Thank you for being here tonight. Welcome. We got Eric in the house as well. How are you, my friend? Welcome.
They were collectible. They're now expensive toys, but
so you're saying, Derek, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm saying, right, like, look at, I mean, these are what makes you tell me how amazed you are from one to the other. Where again, you've spent $400 on your first one.
Well,
so you're going to spend another $400 on this next one.
I have all three. Derek says real quick, agree with Mike. You know, Fab's going to get 5 of Batman. No. So here's what I was going to say. So I got the 3 originals, right? I got the black chrome, the regular, and the battle damage. So would it justify me getting another one? I am getting it. Obviously, it's, updated. I'm getting it for the reasons that you personally feel it's unnecessary, which is updated body. It's die cast. The paint, as you can see, completely different. This is more metallic. This is more dark. So it's going to be it's going to look at least completely different. You say it's going to be the same body.
$400 for $400 effing dollars.
It's what is it? 370.
370.
Yeah. You add the tax and shipping. It's $400. There is not that much there to justify that. You're wasting your money now. So
what about the, do you have the originals? Yeah, right.
I have the battle damage and I have the black chrome.
Right. So that price, right, that you're saying is too much, is too high, $400 for the figure. The size of the figure that you have, the ones you have in hand right now.
Again, if this is coming from that we have it, right? It's not coming from the guy that doesn't have any figure whatsoever.
Correct. So
I get it. But I'll be honest, if I didn't have the figure at all, if I didn't have any of these figures, I'd go back now and get some guy who's going to probably dump his black chrome for $200. That's what I would do.
Well, that's a specific figure with black chrome. They may not even make that ever again, right? We don't know.
I'm saying it's the same thing. It's your armored Batman. The black chrome looks is really the best look, to be quite honest.
Well, the black chrome was the nicest one, but my point is, this is my point. So again, you having it in hand and you seeing the size of the figure, right? So it's a big, bulky figure.
Yep.
As you can see, the one next to it can't deny it, It looks thicker. It looks bulkier. Whether you believe it or not, it is what it is.
By millimeters.
Okay, fine. Yes, by millimeters, correct. But obviously, it's not going to be exactly the same thing, right? So it's millimeters bigger, right? So obviously, right there alone, you can't say, oh, it's the same thing because it's already millimeters bigger, right? In height, as you can see, a little tiny bit. In width, a little tiny bit. Again, it could be the armor because it's die cast, blah blah blah, whatever. My point is, being a 2.0, right? They're telling you a brand new redesigned, highly detailed body that obviously
of course they're doing that. They're selling you a $400 figure they already sold you at $400 for.
This was $400 back then? No way.
Well, $350. It was guaranteed $350.
Let's find out. Because I don't remember their price. Hot Toys, armored.
Again, Hot Toys is out selling figures, right? So of course they're gonna try to just like the whole artisan BS. You know what I mean? They're selling you. They're selling you a dream here.
$249.99. So not $350. It was $250.
Man, what a beautiful price.
So. So here it is, right? So already, because it was years ago. This is nowhere near, this was not 5 years ago. This was way, longer than that.
Well, hold on. Search the battle damaged one. They didn't re-release the battle damaged one, did they?
No.
Well, look up that one because I feel like that was the most recent one to come out. Because they came out with the regular one, then the black chrome came out, and then the battle damage came out. Am I crazy? They didn't re-release that battle damage one?
No. $265.99.
$265?
Yeah, battle damage.
And I bet you this was what, 2016?
It'll never say. But yeah,
the Hot Toys checklist would tell us.
Right, probably right. So again, now knowing all this huge price difference, again, we know inflation hit. We know, again, diecast is more expensive. We know we're getting a bigger figure. We know all these. And again, we go by the picture.
It's 2 shoulder pads and 2 knee pads that they put diecast on. It's not. They didn't diecast this whole figure out.
Well, they did. They did the shin guards. They did the shoulder pads.
Go to the screen that shows us what they did because they showed us. Right, it gives you the 5 parts.
Right here, the shin guards, the chest plate, the shoulder pads, and the helmet. Right. They didn't do the thighs or the gauntlets, but.
My whole point thing should have been diecast.
Well,
you want to 2.0 me? You want to impress me? Do the whole
you know what though?
Freaking thing.
You're correct, but I think what happens is once you start adding all that extra weight to the figure, do you really want a paperweight?
Yeah,
because that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, yep. I want the heaviest figure you can sell me for $400. Yes, yep.
Where did William go? I just realized he's gone.
$400. Yes,
William.
I want the whole thing metal. I want the heaviest thing. Yeah. And also I would want the battle. I would want the battle damage. The battle damage is way better than the is there like a replaceable? All right. So there is a replaceable chest plate.
If you get the deluxe, you get the battle damage armor only with the deluxe. The regular figure, you don't get anything battle damage. You don't get the display fancy base, and you don't get the
battle damage was way better in my opinion.
I like the battle damage better just because I like the battle damage. But I like the battle damage specifically because you could actually get to enjoy, the Ben Affleck face over here, where it's just an Iron Man with a mouth plate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's why I'd rather, again, you guys know I already tell you guys all the time that I love battle damage everything. So that's why I already like the battle damage. But the fact that you could, I don't know if you noticed, you can mix and match looks. Let me show you. So let's say, here, right? This is battle damage. This is battle damage. Right? And now you can see. So now you can, wait, no, that's not it. You could do clean helmet with battle damage chest. You get 2 capes, one clean, one battle damage, right? That attaches to the clean version with the belt. It's got the strap around it. See, you can mix and match the pieces. You could do clean gauntlets or battle damage gauntlets if you want. But you can mix and match. That's why they're giving you same thing as the Mark III 2.0, right? You can mix and match battle damage parts and clean parts. But my point is, and my question is, now knowing all of this, right? Everything we just talked about, knowing that they used to be $250 and not, not 350 like you thought. How do you do you now justify the 370 price point?
No, it's garbage. It's bullshit. It's no. It's $150 more.
Okay.
Right? It's $150 more. They threw on maybe $50 worth of parts on this thing, and they have it.
But remember, you're not thinking
Don't
about.
sell me on this 2.0 body bullshit,
No,
man.
but you're not
It's
thinking.
nonsense.
Listen, you're not thinking. It's two figures in one now. It's not your
Not.
your $250 figure. That's one. You're able to display.
You love Hot Toys. You love them. You're blinded by the love.
That's not. It's not blinded. It's.
We have this figure. Look at. You have 3 times this figure. You have it 3 times.
Right.
You could spend $400. Well, you know what? You should have taken that $400 is go buy that third-party Professor X that you don't have. But no, you're gonna go buy this piece of shit.
Oh my God!
Really? Go buy the Fiora, the Exation Toys Fiora. Go get her.
Oh yeah,
$300.
I do need her though.
You're buying this nonsense.
Somebody was here. I wanted to get somebody's comment. Oh, we got Peyton. Peyton in the house. How are you, my friend? Welcome. I feel like I haven't seen Peyton.
This is coming from the veteran collector, right?
I'm doing.
This is the new guy. I'm sure, right? The new guy. You know, he's gonna buy this, right? If he wants the newest, greatest thing, he gets both looks.
Right.
But again, I don't know. If I'm the new guy, if I'm in this hobby now with a 10-figure collection, I'm doing the same thing I did back then. I was a bargain collector. Like I always bought right. You know what I mean? I didn't go in blindly buying at Sideshow. I made sure I bought at a place that, you know, I could maybe get away with not paying sales tax or not paying shipping. Or if I bought 2 figures together, I got free shipping. Or, you know, you gotta, when you're spending $250, $300 a figure, you gotta buy right. You know what I mean? You gotta collect responsibly when you're spending this much money.
So your final, Axel, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
I'm doing.
So your final answer is, because you already have the older ones that you feel are going to be very close to to this, that it's not necessary for you.
Absolutely not. It's not necessary for you either, but you're
oh no, it's necessary for me because I know that it's a different figure, right? It's a newly developed figure. But Hot Toys is telling me, I'm just reading the lines. So I expect something different. I expect to be able to get 2 figures out of one. I expect to be able to mix and match parts from the figure. Like, you know, I guess if we try to do it with the original ones, I guess we can, right? But the die-cast is what sells it for me, right? Having a die-cast figure. For those who don't have a die-cast figure, do yourself a favor and buy yourself a die-cast figure so you understand how die-cast is going to change your entire world when it comes to these figure, period. Whether it's an Iron Man, whether it's get anything that has die-cast, and you'll get a RoboCop. You'll never want anything without that weight. And
I think it's different. I think it's different when you say the RoboCop and the Iron Man compared to this. It's a little different because you're talking about a figure that's primarily made up of die-cast, where this has sprinkled parts of die-cast.
Well, do you know exactly?
You know what I'm thinking of? You know what I'm comparing this one to? Like that Flash figure that company made for the end scene of Justice League, or the apocalypse scene with Flash, and he's got metal parts. Flashpoint Flash, right? He's got metal shoulder pads. He's got metal parts. So I'm visualizing it's gonna feel like that. So it's gonna have
correct. But that whole figure was die-cast though. That whole figure was
but his parts were. It's not like
correct. Not his
whole leg was die-cast like an Iron Man figure.
Right. No, but my point was my question to you was, how do you know exactly, right? Because we just talked about RoboCop, and you pretty much said that whole figure is supposed to be die-cast. Do you know exactly, you personally? Because I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Always say it's the joints. Do you know exactly where the diecast is. An example, right? Because we know Iron Man, they do diecast. We know RoboCops do diecast. So do you know? And I have a feeling, guys. I have a feeling the next thing is going to be a Terminator. A Terminator is going to come with diecast. You heard it here first. But what do you think of that?
What? Where do I know where the diecast is on the figure?
Right. Like
I mean, it's cold. Like you touch it and it's cold. That's where you kind of get the gist of where. If it's cold, it's
what I'm
metal.
saying.
It's
What
not,
I'm
it's
saying,
plastic.
the difference in amounts of diecast. Like we don't know. I don't know, right? I know, and I'm going to assume that you don't know how much diecast is used in a RoboCop or an Iron Man compared to something like this. Here we see it because it's external, right? So we could gauge how much they're using, right? But an Iron Man or a RoboCop, how are we going to gauge that? Just because they're all
in hand, you'd figure it out. And if I had my RoboCop out, I could tell you by feeling it what's diecast and what's not. You can tell. You can feel it out.
I don't know. But so my point is, that's how I think that, that you can gauge whether the figure is worth the diecast or not, right? An Iron Man, diecast Iron Man compared to, if you guys own a plastic Iron Man, like an original plastic Iron Man, and you guys go buy a diecast Iron Man, you will never go back to anything plastic, period. That's what a diecast does for you. So anytime a figure, again, an Ultron, what's it called? What was that Ultron called? The tall one?
The
it wasn't
Ultron.
Yeah, the metallic one. It wasn't not Prime. Was it Prime? Ultron Prime?
He wasn't diecast, Ultron.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you're talking the what if one.
No. The one from the Age of Ultron, the one we got.
He wasn't diecast.
That's my point. If you had that figure in plastic, as it is now, it's all plastic. But if they made that in diecast,
it would be the biggest shelf headache probably, because the weight of that thing would probably collapse up on itself.
But that's my thing.
I'm that big of a figure.
But that's my thing. The whole figure is never going to be all diecast.
Okay,
That's
diecast is good for the feel. Like just like it's the weight, it's the feel. That's where you get the biggest like value in your brain. That it's like you got something heavy. You got like it feels nice. It's a good weight in the hand. That's where it's good. On the shelf, you can't tell what's diecast and
correct. No. Well, obviously, we're talking about when we're holding it. We're not talking about how do you feel when it's on the shelf? I'm not going to ask you that.
Look, that's where it's most important, though. In the end of the day, that's where it's most important. It's how does it look in the shelf?
Everything right, but everything looks great on the shelf. So there's no point in discussing any figures because they're all looking great on the shelf. You know what I mean? But my point is that why doesn't the updated diecast, right? Even though we talked about plenty how you like diecast and how it changes the feel of the figures and stuff, why is it this one? Why doesn't this one do it for you? Is it because of the fact that we already got them and that's it? Period. End of story.
Yeah, it's the fourth one. It's the fourth armored Batman that we've gotten in collecting Hot Toys. It's the fourth one. You have 3. This is number 4. And it's not that big of an improvement. It's not this mind-blowing improvement
correct.
over what we have. It's not.
That's true. It's nothing that's gonna make you.
Well, it's making you drop 400.
Well, I was just gonna say it's making me, excited because
you're a unique collector, right? You buy everything, so you're very unique in that.
Besides that, the fact that having number one, I don't know if you guys, maybe some of you were, but if you guys were around for when those figures came out, okay, when those figures came out. Everybody was going crazy over those figures, okay? Because nobody expected those figures to come out. Number 2, figures that big coming out that great. And even though, I don't know if you remember, I think one of them came with a problem. I think one of them had a foot problem. The joint was loose or something. One of them came with an issue. I don't remember which one, but one of them came with it. And people still, nobody complained about the figure. It was all of them. So that, this announcement brings me right back to that time. So why wouldn't I? And again, knowing how great the figures came out, knowing how good, again, when it comes to articulation, they're useless. They're just big, bulky, figures. But how they look and the presence of them on the shelf is why you get these. That's why I get these massive figures, right? So knowing now, right, that we're getting something updated with diecast, does the diecast make me want to say, oh, that's the only reason why I want it? Yes and no, because it's not the only update. It's not the only upgrade, right? We're getting an updated body. The suit, if you pay attention to how the suit looks, look, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you see the bat signal right here, right? Which you could say, well, who cares?
Let me. You keep bringing up that updated body. What do you think that updated body is going to do in this unmovable suit? You can't move these figures to begin with.
Well, no. So correct. What I'm saying is them saying it's an updated body.
They're trying to justify their $400.
Well, they have to, right? They have to tell us what they did new to justify that price. I always say it. They always make us pay for everything.
Can you agree with me that's you're selling nonsense there? That has no effect on this figure. The 2.0 body, you're not going to pose this guy any better or differently or greatly from the other one because he's in an immovable suit. He's in a giant armored suit.
Correct. No, that is 100% correct. But the thing is, again, it's the shelf presence because of the size of these figures. You don't get every figure. You don't get a Hulk, because you're going to pose him like a Spider-Man. You get a Hulk because of the presence. You get a Hulk because of the character. You get a Hulk because of, the movie. That's why, it's a big guy. Luke, why'd you get a what do you call it? A Hulk Buster. You weren't going to play with it. You weren't going to pose him. It's just because it's a big, massive presence on whether it's a shelf, whether it's inside the case, whether it's on top of a detail, which is where I have my.
Right, that's what I'm saying. The 2.0 body, it might as well not be. It might as well not be there. It gives zero added value.
So here's what I was going to say. The reason why they had to update the body, right? They had to, is to be able to redesign and re-engineer all these diecast pieces to fit properly. So they had to change the proportions of the entire body that was previously used because it wouldn't work. So that's why I know for sure they had to change the body. They had to.
Look, I'm going to say this right now. I'm willing to spend the money. I'll buy a figure if you want to match me on it. Let's buy figures. Let's see what this new body is compared to the old one. Let's break it, rip it apart. Let me see what this 2.0 body is, because it can't be.
We can do that through Brandon. Brandon's going to be getting those figures and parting them out, so we can find that from him.
Tell him he's got to do a video of some kind, because it can't. I don't think it's. Look, I've had these World Box, bodies, and they're improved bodies, and look, they're better, right? They're slightly better. They're not like earth-shattering better. You know what I mean? It wouldn't make me rebuy the figure for a 2.0 body, basically. And again, if this re-release at $400 potentially drives down the value or the price of the other ones, as a collector, why not then go for those other ones? That black chrome one, if you could get that black chrome one for that original $250 price, that's a home run. Get that all day long.
Right. But again, so now here's another point. So Carter says, I have the original versions, and the 2.0 is a huge improvement from the original. So now here's the thing. So two scenarios, right?
You don't have it. What are you talking about?
Huh? So two scenarios, right? So let's say a new collector comes in, right? Would you recommend, hey, save your money and go with the old one? I don't even know how much you're going for. Or just go update it and get the newer updated 2.0, where you could get the two looks, out of them immediately. So in case you don't like one look, you could always alternate and swap. You don't think that's more convenient?
Well, again, it's different, right? I got to have two different conversations, right? If I'm talking to the new guy, right? If I'm talking to the new collector, and you don't have this, you didn't have the luxury of getting this for $250, then your option is basically spend $400 on the new one, or I would think wait it out to see if this guy ends up being $250, and then I would say get him, get this guy. You're saving 200. What are you saving? 250, 350. You're saving 150, 200 bucks, and you can then get another figure. Like that is smart collecting.
Yeah, but now question again. This is what I just asked. Remember that the new is the diecast. A new let's just again an example. You as a collector, you're a completely different style of person, right? So I can't even ask you this, but I'm going to ask you this again. Think of it. That's the black chrome. Hold on.
Yeah, like I mean, does this look diecast? It does.
It could pass by for diecast, but
hey, the diecast one, the new one only has like 5 diecast pieces. Just FYI.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
no, it
look
does.
at this. This is awesome.
Yeah, the black chrome.
Go get it for 250 bucks. If this reissue is going to make it go down, like this was the best one. I mean, look,
I almost bought that
definitely like the armor.
What?
I almost bought the black chrome the other day for $200.
You should have. Oh man,
I missed out.
Well, now you're gonna get the diecast for $370. So same thing.
No, I'm not.
He's like, no, I'm not. No, they're great figures, but again, so my question was this: a new collector, right?
It is awesome.
A new collector comes in today and sees he's got options of, let's say, $200 backwards for the black chrome, or $370 for the new what do you call it, for the new diecast one.
Right.
So the thing is this. Obviously now, specifically, let's just say Iron Man, right? That's just an example. Every Iron Man, can't even say every, most Iron Man being made right now are diecast. Most, right? Most, like 99% of them. The reason I'm not saying 100 is because, and that hologram one, I don't think was diecast. That multicolored one, I don't think that was diecast, and that was a pretty recent one. So I'm not saying all of them, but most of them are diecast. Okay. You come in as a new collector, you know that there's plastic Iron Man, and you see that there's diecast Iron Man. Okay. You start doing your research. You find out, all right, so the plastic ones are old. These are the cool ones. These are worth more money. These are selling for more. These are. What would you get into? Again, new collector.
Well, what are you talking about? Are we talking about this figure? Or are we talking about Iron Man figures?
No, we're talking about the diecast. Well, we're talking about the diecast period. And then I'm talking about specifically Iron Man, not this figure, but we're talking about the diecast in the figure.
I would in an Iron Man figures, I would tell them to get the new diecast figures to.
Why?
Well, the ones that they've made, right? Because if you want to go into the rabbit hole of Iron Man, you have to go plastic. Like the original ones, there's no diecast of the original ones.
Right.
So if you just want the original 7, you want the a Mark 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, you go the diecast.
But if you want everything else, you have to go plastic.
Yep, you go plastic. And let me tell you, I wouldn't. My advice to those collectors would, don't let that deter you, because they look the same on the shelf. So like it's in hand where, you know what I mean? You're like, oh, it doesn't feel as great as.
Correct. Which be in hand is the most important thing, because it's not like you don't grab the figures, you don't touch the figures, you don't feel the figures. And to me, a lot of the times, that's what makes me feel the value of the figure, right? Looking at the figures and pictures and videos is one thing, right? That's what makes you want it even more. That's what makes it appealing to you. That's what makes you say, man, I can't wait to have it, right?
But let's get off Iron Man. Go back to this piece of crap Batman.
Go ahead.
My advice to the new collector, because you're Raven, you love it, buy it, right? I'm saying, look, it's not out for a year and a half, 2 years from now, right?
Right.
Let this release, see what it does to the market on the old ones, and then make your call. You know what I mean? But I would say save money, guys. Like, don't waste it. Just because this guy has a die-cast chest, arm pads, shoulder pads, and knee pads, like that is not a sell. The 2.0 body is not a sell to get it. You know what I mean? And again, I would probably even say, go get the black chrome. Even if the black chrome was $300 and you're only saving $100, the black chrome is better than that figure right there. You're saying, wow, that's you got to understand too. You're just focused like literally mainly on like this.
you're not thinking about the 2 head sculpts. You're not thinking about the, being a deluxe with the 2 capes.
Oh, look at. We're talking about mainline collectors here. I am not changing out head sculpts on my figures.
That is true too.
I'm not doing it. You're not doing it. Come on, we're not doing
no,
that.
but the point, no, you're right. But the point is, we may not be doing that, but people who don't have as much as we do that all the time to refresh the way that the collectors
I think that's minority. I do. I think that's maybe 20% of the hot toy collector community where they're futzing around and they're
William. How
one
often,
week they got this head sculpt and 1 week they have a next. Look at most of us take it, we futz around with it the first week, we throw it up on a shelf, and that's it.
Well, exactly. That's what I do. But William,
yes.
What do you do? What do you do with the figure? You always play around because I always see you, whether it's modifying them, whether it's changing the pose. So what's your situation?
I have a few that I like changing the heads and stuff, but the majority of them, like I've never had the Pedro Pascal head sculpt on my Mando, but my custom Obi-Wan and Mandalorian armor that has the Obi-Wan head and the Mando helmet, I've switched that out several times. But and that really just depends on if I'm trying to pose them with somebody else or something, because I do I change up poses a little bit. I play Tetris with different cubes and different.
See, it's more common than you think, Mike.
I don't. I think he's in that 20%, to be honest.
Now, William, question: do you have anything diecast
right now?
Have you do you know what it's about? Like, have you had an Iron Man in your hand?
I've had some Iron Man.
Right, so you know what it feels like, right?
Yeah.
So, have you had a plastic Iron Man?
Yep.
All right. So knowing those 2 different weights, 2 different sizes, 2 different heights, 2 different everything, right? Head sculpt, likeness, all that stuff. 2 different worlds. You've known them both. Now knowing that, going with what Mike just told you, would you personally go backwards for a black chrome? Okay. Or would you be into this?
Personal preference, I would go for the black chrome because I think it has shelf presence.
Because the color.
Right. Just because how shiny it is and the look, and just I don't know, it looks different enough that it would just be like kapow. It would draw my eyes to it. When it comes to like Iron Man or anything else.
So forget the black chrome. Let's do the regular battle damage or the regular gray.
The way that I collect a lot of times is with my wallet. So if I could find dirt cheap, because I show you some of the deals I get and you're like, what the heck?
No, it's bad, guys. It's bad.
And it's
it's bad. It's like, what the hell did you do to get that? Like that.
It's just, I spend way too much time on the internet, especially at work, because I have a lot of downtime in between actually doing work stuff, and I'm on a computer for work. So it's like all the groups and stuff, everything just pops up, and it's, let me scoop up this, astonishing X-Men Cyclops for, $100. And, like I got the Andrew Garfield homemade suit and the Toys Era Ock for $150 total.
Can you imagine?
And that was shipped. And he set the price. That wasn't even me negotiating. I was just like, yes.
Wild.
It's like, do I need them? No. Am I probably going to trade it for something else?
Yes. Yeah. And that I see you do a lot. You get a lot, but you get rid of a lot too, just as fast.
Yeah. Because I move them.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Like that. I remember when Big Bad Toy Store was having those sales where you would buy one figure and you would literally get 80% of the value of the figure back in a credit, which allowed me to buy another figure. And then you could keep doing that. Like you could keep compounding it and getting that credit back for it was, I got a lot of figures from Big Bad Toy Store when that sale was taking place.
Like the diecast in-game Iron Patriot. I just got Pop Culture had it for dirt cheap, and they were having their 20% off sale, so it was like $175 shipped.
Yep.
and it's on its way. But
Wait,
will I
which one?
keep
Which figure?
the Iron Patriot? from
Die-cast Iron
Endgame?
Patriot.
Oh, the blue and red.
Yeah, for 170.
Oh, any trades?
Yeah, I'll trade it to you.
Yeah,
Okay,
got
I
a
thought
Gro-
about
I
buying
got
a case
Grogu.
of those, to be honest, because it was 175, 20% off.
Yeah.
It was 140 something dollars, that figure. It was a $425
Well, after shipping, it's
figure.
175. But yeah, because they don't do free shipping to the U.S.
But
Unfortunately.
I just did a huge order at Pop Culture, so I bought like 10 or
Oh.
11 figures in my order. So you know what I mean? It made
Yeah.
And I got a quarter scale Grogu if you want. We could do a nice trade.
No.
He's like, no. All right, guys. So we got this release finally. This beauty over here. I don't know if you guys saw or like any of this, but the figure looks beautiful. So let's go with Michael. Michael, I don't know if you saw the pictures. This is the first time I'm looking at these pictures as well. I haven't looked at them at all. Did you get this? Forget about the movie. We know how everybody feels about the movie. Don't worry about the movie. Let's talk about the figure. How do you like the figure? Do you like the figure?
Look, I know, like, you're the only collector who can do that. Like, forget about the movie. Let's just buy these things.
You're
for
talking
what
about the figure. We're not talking about like, we're not talking about like, oh, the movie sucks or the figure sucks.
But I can't. I gotta have a connection, right? And this is why I don't like, what's his name, the villain from the movie. And I won't be getting him.
Gore.
Yeah. But yeah, this. I mean, it appeals to me. The helmet just goofy. I would that look there is just corny as all hell. I would never display it like that.
It's Wolverine.
That's cool.
So stupid. It is so dumb.
It's Wolverine. This guy.
So corny.
You don't think that's badass right there?
No, I think that's so stupid. So dumb.
He looks like a god.
No, I don't.
He's like, no.
No.
William.
Yes.
How do you feel about the figure? Do you love it? Did you get 2 for each for the look?
I got 0.
Are you getting 0?
I am once again back down to 0 Thors in my collection.
You got rid of everything again?
I only had the Infinity War one, and yeah, that left this week. But if you don't have a Thor in your collection, this is a pretty interesting looking one where it has, a very comic book appearance in certain accessories and a movie appearance with other accessories, like when you have the bare arms, helmet, all that stuff. So like if you don't have a Thor in your collection, you could, put this guy in there and he could work in different scenarios, especially like everyone that's been watching like X-Men 97 and stuff like that, where it's, bringing in more characters that aren't normally together. Captain America, they just teased, will be in the second half of that season. So you're going to get maybe a Hono Captain America out of that.
Oh, imagine that.
But, still waiting on the Hono Thor that they teased, but haven't put up pictures of it yet. But, the Hemsworth head sculpt, it looks like they haven't updated it since Age of Ultron. Whatever.
I was gonna say it looks very familiar. It doesn't look, like it's brand new. It doesn't look.
It looks like they use,
But I mean, you can see it's aged because you can see that these wrinkles we've never had on any Thor figure before.
We've gotten this head sculpt before.
Yeah.
No, we definitely look. It definitely looks reused, 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I don't know if they actually, didn't even bother touching it up at all. That's what I'm saying.
This would be the last Thor to get. This would be the last Thor. If you got all options to get the Thors, this would be the last Thor to get. This is garbage.
Which one's your favorite out of all of them?
Look, I love Thor. I'm a big Thor fan. My favorite one is probably. I actually have to look really quick. My favorite one is gotta be
Road Worn.
No, it's
Jim
the
says,
one.
That's why I wasn't shopping for figures for the Always Ghostbusters redo. Jim,
I think it's the one from. I can't even pull him out because he's like on the top third shelf of my Thor shelf. I'd have to look him up. We have to look up the other Thors, but he's definitely a sleeveless Thor. It's got the seamless arms.
You're talking about.
He's got the strands. Like there's strands of it's the sculpted hair, but it's got like strands, like the molded strands. It's not like
Wait, the Thor you're talking about. So there was the Ragnarok, there was Age of Ultron.
It might be No, Ragnarok was the buzz cut. No.
Yeah, but there were two. Remember, there was the
not the Roadborn. No, the Roadborn. I don't even have that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that one. The price has been crazy on it, so that's why
the light armor the light Asgardian.
Yes. Because one came with a cloak and one came with the swappable arms.
Yes.
Yeah, the Dark World. Yep, that was it.
I mean, I'm just making up words because I don't.
No. He's right. Yeah.
I know. I don't collect though. You tell me every day.
I tell you every day. You say that every day. He says I don't collect. Meanwhile, he's collecting more than everybody every day. This one, where is it? Sideshow. This one.
No, that one. It's those arms are horrible.
This one.
Yes, that one.
Yeah, same figure. Just one's covered and one's not.
Well, one's the light armor.
Right. This one's light armor, and then this one was the Asgardian, whatever it's called.
Oh, that's not the one where it's like there's like a whole arm sleeve. That's maybe the one from which one am I thinking? Where it's just there's like a whole arm sleeve to have the armored version.
No, this is. Let me see how they give you this system here. Here it is. So no, this is just with the cloak. This is the one I have. This one displayed with the cloak on, and then this one with. Just like that.
Yeah, that's how I have them on my shelf. That way.
This was a great figure too.
Yeah.
But this one you could tell is different because the mouth is open. You know what I mean? So this is not something that was reused or anything like that. See, same exact head sculpt, but this was a great one too. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna get into William.
Yes.
1 to 10. If you were to rate it, give me a number.
Probably about a 7-ish.
7 head sculpt. What about the beautiful armor?
It's a total a 7 overall for me. It's.
What do you like? Which one do you like? Do you like this at all, or do you think it's goofy too?
It's like I said, it's cool looking,
right?
In the aspect of it's being different from what's been done before,
right?
You know, the first Thor movie, one with the helmet, looked doofy as hell too. Yeah. So, you know, there's a reason they had him take off the helmet for most of the movies because
he was on with this for like a second and that was it.
Yeah, it's because, you know, a comic book representation in real life doesn't always work.
Right.
And, you know, the classic winged helmet from, you know, the 60s, you know, I
don't even remember this helmet in the comics at all. Like I can't.
No, not that style. Definitely not in the comics. It's just.
Well, that was Helmsworth though. Like he said, he hated wearing the helmet. Like that was more of like his move or his call because he did not like wearing it. He said it's
all these superhero actors are all like, I need my face to be on the screen more. That's why the heroes always take off their masks, and it's like. You're showing who you are to everyone so much for a secret identity, but we're seeing the moneymaker. You know, this is my good side.
Right. No, that makes sense.
In the first one, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. You're going to tell me that doesn't look beautiful on the screen? Are you guys crazy? Look at that.
It looks more like Darkclaw from the Amalgam comics where it was Batman and Wolverine smushed together.
Yeah, but that's badass. So look at that.
But, you know, It
looks like he's walking down a runway with like.
It's the Zoolander walk.
Yeah, it's like a costume Thor. It's a blue, like Thor doesn't wear blue and gold like it's Superman Thor. It's so.
The one with the exposed armor looks so classy compared to this. Like this is so gaudy. I mean, they're still beautiful. But like this is so clean and so.
I would do that. Like if I got that figure for $100, it would be just like that.
It's for $100. Don't be cheap. This is not $100. This is not Funko Pops, okay?
Well, look at again. You don't tell me these figures are $400 now because they're not. COVID's over. Like the scam is up to you whether you want to buy into it or you want to go digging and finding.
Tell me how many times in history you've gone through inflation and then the prices went down. Give me an era.
What do you mean? We went through this never have we seen in history property values go up like they have. This inflation that it's gone up like it has.
Right.
It's ridiculous. It's not going.
It's not going down.
But remember, right? The justification for it all going up was we can't move stuff around. It's expensive to move these things. There's no container ships. The container ships are all porked in the Bay of California.
Correct. But that's true, right? But
none of that's going on now.
No, but now the prices stayed up.
Well, because as a retailer, why would you ever go back down?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
It's all just profit then. I guarantee everyone is just making more money.
Oh, well, no, you didn't see the what do you call it? The end of year statements for like supermarkets. Their profits are like 1,000%. It's insane. So it's happening. You're 100% correct. They're stealing money at this point. You know, they're just making crazy money for no reason now.
That's why, look, again, as a retail, telling these new collectors who are coming into this hobby, instead of these figures being $250, they're $380.
Yeah.
Which again, I just gotta put it in perspective, right? It was $275 for me with again, I wasn't paying tax, right? I'm just a nut, and I will try to find it without, and I will try to find it for free shipping. So again, I would probably get that figure for $250, out of pocket, 100%. But if you're paying the $370 and you just can't escape your shipping, and that now is a $400 to a $250 figure, like I feel bad for you guys. I do. That these figures are coming very close to not being worth it.
Yeah,
I'm saying it. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, no, getting a little ridiculous. Yeah, a little ridiculous, especially.
These should have been $200 figures. That's the sweet spot. 220, 225, 230, 250. That's the sweet spot.
Yeah, that's Angel Dust Thor. This guy,
really
unbelievable. Cookie. You guys are nuts. So now, if you were to rate it, Mike, 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I'll give this a 4.
A 4 for Thor.
A 4 for Thor.
All right. So next, guys, we got this beauty finally released, and I want to talk to Mike and William about this because I want to know. So, Mike, I don't know if you know, but this was released, the 89. It wasn't labeled a reissue. It wasn't labeled a 2.0. It was just Batmobile, right? We have Jazz Inc.'s Batmobile here as well, to show a little side by side. We compare some things. And so, first and foremost, do you own an 89? I believe you do.
I do not.
You don't. Oof, I thought you did. So why don't you own one? Do you not like it? Is it not for you?
No, I looked when the first ones came out before the reissue. And again, this is a reissue. Let's call this for what this is. This is the same.
No, I'm saying they didn't label it that. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying
they never do, right? They never.
No, they do. Oh, absolutely, they do. They've called figures, at least 2 to 3 figures, reissue. War Machine 2, the diecast was a reissue. That 43 was a reissue. There was another one that was literally straight reissue. But this one didn't say that.
Actually use that term.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, this is the same thing, right? But I was. There's no question. I was looking, and I remember I offered some guy $900 for it when it was like hard to get, and he wouldn't sell it for that. He was. So I was trying at one point, but my philosophy has totally changed on vehicles. You know, ever since I got the what is it that we have, the Jazz Inc.
BVS
mobile, right? Vehicles take up a lot of room. I still have the tumbler in a box.
Says the guy waiting for a back computer this big.
Well, the back computer is not. I don't think that's going to be as big as the.
Can you imagine?
Car.
No, it's not that big. But so what? So do you like the vehicle? Is it iconic to you? Do you care for it? Do you not?
Oh yeah, look, I would say that I'm probably more. I might have been more connected to this vehicle than the BVS. But to be honest, like I think I like the BVS vehicle better than this now. Like I really like the modern movies. I did. I feel like those are the best. This whole last 10 years of superhero is the greatest ever. We've never gotten so many great superhero movies in this last decade. So yeah, I like this vehicle. It's cool. I love the '89 Batman movie. I love Keaton Batman. I love Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson is definitely my favorite Joker by far. Like I like him better than the guy that the kid that passed away. So again, I'm more like I like '89 Batman better than Dark Knight.
So why haven't you
I know
gotten the
that's
vehicle
blasphemy for a
by
lot
now?
of people.
Huh?
I said I know that's blasphemy for a lot.
No,
of
I
people.
said why haven't you gotten the vehicle then?
Space, room.
Oh, God. So you're not even going to pre-order this either. You're not pre-order.
No
You're not
way.
even getting this
No
either.
way.
William, now let's get into the Jazz Inc. vehicle, right? So according to him, to Yost, he was trying to, make it as accurate as possible. He was doing a lot of research. Apparently, he was showing that there were different looks to it, different heights to the wings, and all this stuff. I don't know which one he ended up doing, but how do you feel about his price point, knowing that you could get something most likely better quality? Again, I don't own his, right? I don't own this one, so I can't say that it's bad quality, right? I'm not saying that, but from experience, from personal experience, and from others' experiences, right? There's usually some. Huh?
Hang on, I gotta go. Somebody just rang my doorbell. Let me
Go ahead.
real quick.
Make sure you're strapped. So this for you, Mike. So like I said, he was doing a lot of research to try to get the vehicle as accurate as possible, as perfect as possible. And so he was, focusing on I remember him posting pictures of like the sizes of the wings. There were different looks to the wing. And so
Jazz is bigger, right? Jazz is like considerably bigger.
Well, so it's supposed to be longer, right? It's supposed to be, I believe, wider as well. And again, besides that, I don't know how much better anything is supposed to be. I think another thing that he was focusing on were these things here, like one was crooked one way or whatever. Somebody at least pointed that out in his group at one point. So I guess he didn't do that because they were all different looking. But knowing what Jazz Inc. charges usually for something, I believe this was something like $1,500 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I take the Hot Toys all day because Hot Toys is what, 7, 6, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, guys, if you know the exact price, please tell me in the chat of this Batmobile, the Jazz Inc. Batmobile. So correct. So knowing the price that let's just assume it's $1,500. Hot Toys, it's let's just say $800 for Hot Toys. As somebody who doesn't know the difference, right? Let's just say you don't know the difference.
$720 is what they're charging. It looks like
for Hot Toys.
Well, wait. $629, is that the old one? Let me look at this. No, that was the old. So the original price when it first came out was $629. It looks like
right.
And then this new one, the inflation version, is $720. Yeah, so they raised it $100, basically.
Right, which makes sense, right? So again, let's just say you just came in, you see these two Batmobiles. Oh, this one's $1,500, this one's $800. What would you be looking for to see why is this one more money?
I would just look at the price, to be honest. I'm not even. If one is $1,500 and the other one is half of that, less than half of that.
That's it. That's all that matters. You're just going with the cheaper one. Right?
There's again the difference between the two. Yeah, I would not. It would have to drive around. It would have to be remote control. It would really have to be like something wild. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the price alone does it. I could have 2 of these Batmobiles to that one. Yeah. I'm taking the Hot Toys.
Khalib, that's a good point. And I was going to get into that too, but I completely forgot. I wanted to point out that going back to this conversation real quickly. Hold on. This one, guys, just for 1 second. I forgot to pull up this. I talked about this when the figure was announced, but I forgot to bring it up this time, which is so this was another figure, guys, that I forgot to talk about yesterday, when the figure was announced. This is a figure that is also part of the BVS line. The reason why I didn't bring it up, right, is because number one, we just got a second one, right, from the Snyder Cut. Number two, I was like, are they really going to do it? So I want to bring this up. So thank you, Khalid, for that, because I also have here the Batmobile as well, which I talked about on Friday. If you haven't seen the stream, I said that making these 2.0s now is going to make them make this Batmobile, the BVS Batmobile, at least, right? So what I wanted to bring up is this. So, Mike, real quickly before we go back to the Batmobile, do you think, again, this is already our second one? We got two Nightmare Batmans. We got the Toy Fair exclusive, right, 2016.
Which was an awesome figure. The market the market made that figure go up, and it was a natural reaction because of a
remember it was a Toy Fair exclusive, which are not, super
right. So hard to get to begin with. Not easy, not your normal release to begin with. Like you had to, and again, when it was right, it was like you had to basically like be there to pre-order it, like what goes on now, right? So it's like a timed release, or you had an hour, whatever. But it was an amazing figure, and it really. I mean, look at it. It upset me that they reissued. There's no doubt. I hate reissues, so I was mad about it.
But now, so like I said, there's been two out already. We're getting the entire line made as a 2.0. So far, we haven't gotten him yet or her. We're getting him. Obviously, like I said, I think we're getting the Batmobile. But do you personally think, deep down in your heart, that they're making this as a 2.0? Yes or no? No, William.
Of Nightmare?
Nightmare, yeah.
No, because they just did it.
Right, but do you think it's considered a 2.0 how they just did it? I don't think so.
You're sold on this 2.0 bullshit?
Well, that's a new thing. I didn't make it up. They're calling them 2.0, so I got to say 2.0.
But it's bullshit. It's you're acting as if it's like something real.
Why would they call it something that it's not?
Because they're selling you a second version of the figure.
The figures named 2.0 are not made up figures. They're different.
You know what? It's how about let's name it a Mustang, a 5.0. That's even better then, right? If it's a 5.0, that's an even better
that's the
figure.
Size of the liter. That's the 5-liter engine. Size. Yeah, like what the hell are you talking about?
What are you talking about? This 2.0 bullshit. It's the same figure. No, the body. Look at any body that's 10 years later is going to be a little better than the body before.
Correct. There's your difference.
No.
There's your 2.0. It's different.
No.
He said no.
Not to spend another $400 on it, guys. No way. Don't let Fabs Hot Toy Obsession.
Whoa. Guys, I'm not selling you shit. So
you love 2.0. You love 2.0.
Yeah, I love it. I'm buying it. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, basically, if somebody already has the figure and they love the figure, don't buy another one.
Again, as always, I don't tell anybody what to do. I'm not telling anybody my
Yes, we do. Of course, that's what they're here for. They want advice. They want to, hey, should we do this? Should we not do this? That's why I listen to Hot Toy shows.
If you guys are here to be told what to do, you're on the wrong channel, because I don't sit here telling anybody what to do. I tell you guys what I do, and that's up to you guys to do. If you want to copy what I do, that's up to you. But I don't tell anybody, you need to do this, you need to do that, because that's none of my business. And I don't tell people what to do with their money, period. So I never tell anybody what to do. I tell people what I do. And if they want to go along, then that's fine. But I'm not telling everybody, hey, the new 2.0 came out, go buy it. Never. Because I don't do that. But I'm telling you that I love it. I'm telling you that it's sick. I'm telling you that I'm getting it. If I could get two, I probably would. Right? But I'm not telling anybody buy nothing. I just like it. William, what do you think? So no?
But I don't think that they're going to release another version of this so soon after the 2-pack.
Well, again, don't forget, it won't be so soon, because we still got Superman not announced. We don't have Wonder Woman announced.
Did you see the
This
Superman
one,
tease in the 2.0 armored Batman on the ground?
well, yes, and I talked about it yesterday. But where is the thing? Hold on.
Hold on. Wasn't the new Wonder Woman a 2.0 according to you?
It wasn't labeled. It's gonna be a 2.0 when they use that silicone body, absolutely. But that Wonder Woman wasn't labeled a 2.0. It was labeled a WB 100 celebration piece.
Okay, but it's the new body.
Well, correct. So that will be. Wait until Wonder Woman gets remade, and you're gonna see that it's gonna be labeled Wonder Woman BVS 2.0, and you're gonna see that they're gonna use the exact same body they gave us with the WB 100. It's that simple. There's no reason for them to make a different body when that at this moment is
that's
the best
2.0.
body.
That's just the WB.
Correct. That would be a 2.0 for
2.0,
Wonder
you're
Woman.
saying.
Correct.
So
because
they've done
the
the
1.0 because the 1.0 body is garbage compared to that new silicone Wonder Woman body. You know what I mean? I don't mean literally like it's useless. No. What I mean garbage compared because meaning that the new one is updated. That's what I mean garbage.
But you believe as a collector that it's, again, in having the original body, it is worth the money to drop another $500 to get
No. So is it worth it? That's a completely different question, right? So let's say I was a different type of collector, right? And let's just say I didn't need to get everything like I tend to do, right? If I had these 3 figures that I do behind me right now, do I justify getting the new one if it was all about the look and the size and whatever? Absolutely not. Right? If you really want to get technical and literal about, is it necessary having these already? That would be up to the person. To me, right? To me, just because I like the die-cast stuff, right? Because I know what it does to the figure. It changes the entire figure all around. You picking up that figure out of the box, taking it out of the foam, whatever it is, changes your whole life. You're like, wow. Whatever you spend for whatever figure, the moment that figure is in your hand and you feel that weight, it justifies every penny you paid for that figure, period. That's just me, right? So when it comes to die-cast, knowing that that's the step up to what we've been collecting for years already, that's why I have to jump on it, period, just because I know that this is the updated thing for what we already have. So why would I not get it and stick with the old stuff, even though it looks great? There's no need to update it. There's no need to get anything new, because guess what? If this wasn't announced, we would be sitting on the old ones anyway without an issue. So it's not about I need to get the new one because the old ones are crap, because the old ones don't look good anymore. No, it's not because of that. I just always have, not only do I have to get them, but if it's new, right, updated, whatever it is that Hot Toys decides to do to the figure, and it's updated, then I'm going to get it naturally. Now, does it justify, if you're happy with the 3 and you don't care for die-cast and you don't care for having the new one and you don't care for, being able to buy, swap out pieces and mix and match pieces and have the full helmet look with the battle damage chest, or, the battle damage head with the clean chest. You could do all these things with the figure, which makes it even better. With the plastic ones, can you do that? I've never tried. I don't know. Back then, that wasn't even an option, because you had one figure, you had to wait for the second one to come out years later, then the other one years later if you were getting all 3. And your last thought was, let me see if I could body swap and swap. Nobody was doing that. Right? So that's the difference. Right? That's what I do. Right? The figure comes out, I get it because I want to, because it's different, because I'm going to give you an example.
I guess I get crazy because, again, you have 3 versions, right? You have 3 versions of this figure. You're willing to drop 400 on a 4th, right? But we could name a bunch of figures that I feel are figures that you should have in your collection. And with a 1,300 figure collection, you actually still don't have those figures. So, I guess you don't rationalize ever to say, you know what, is it worth getting a 4th armored Batman than getting Jor-El?
So I was going to give you a perfect example to that exact point. I like I mentioned earlier, the War Machine, the diecast War Machine was reissued. Literally,
Yep.
Whatever it was, War Machine reissue. I didn't bother getting
267 or something when that first came out. I remember it, like amazing.
I didn't bother getting that figure, right? The reissue. Why? I always get, even, like I said, the 47s from Homecoming. I have 4. The 43, I got 2, like the regular one and the reissue. So I get reissues, right? The War Machine reissue, I didn't bother getting. I'm like, I don't need it. The plastic one looks very, very close to the diecast one. I have a plastic one. I have a diecast one. Why do I need another one? And again, those two are very, very similar, those big, bulky bodies. And that's why it's not that much of a difference having them both, one plastic and one diecast. So that's why I was like, it's not necessary for me to get another one. But the other ones, when I could get different looks out of them, oh, forget it. 2, 3.
Hold on. So you're saying right now, like you just explained that you don't have the diecast War Machine?
I didn't get the reissue, correct. I got the plastic.
What the fuck? That's like the best Iron Man figure, maybe ever.
But you're not listening. I got the plastic.
I heard what you said. You got the plastic one, which pales in comparison to the diecast one. Pales.
You're still not listening. I got the plastic one, and I got the first diecast one. I didn't get the reissue. There are 3. There were 3 made, not 2.
All right, you have a diecast War Machine.
Correct. But what I'm saying to you is, after the diecast was made, there was a reissue of the diecast as well. I didn't get a second one like I tend to do with everything else. That's my point. Why? There was no need. There was no alternate look. A War Machine is a War Machine. The only difference is what? Posing with the helmet up or the helmet down, the faceplate up or down. That's it. So that's why I was like, do I really need the reissue? No.
But that's probably like the one time you didn't do that.
Correct. Well, that's my point, because it was unnecessary. But like I said, with the 47, I got 4. With the 43, I got 2. Just again, because of the different looks, the different styles that you could get out of the figure. So I do get reissues depending on what it is, but I don't get them all the time because, like I said, the War Machine is not necessary to get 2 diecast ones when it's literally the same thing. And like I said, the plastic one is so good and so close to the diecast that if I really cared about the 2 looks, I'll have the plastic one with the helmet down, and then if the head scope is the issue, right? Let's say, well, the plastic one doesn't look as good.
Right.
Fine. Keep the helmet down, the faceplate down on that one. The diecast, put the faceplate up, and there you go. So that's why I didn't need a third one. There's no need for a third reissue. But I feel like the reissues are necessary to a certain extent, right? To a certain extent. It's not for everybody, right? It's not for somebody who has the figure. But are they necessary? Maybe your figure. What if your figure broke? Let's just say your figure broke. You're like, man, I don't want to spend all this extra money on it. And then boom, reissue. Hell yeah, now I could get it for retail. So that's a situation where a reissue is okay, right? Would be more tolerable that way than a constant reissue for no reason, like you like and a lot of people dislike in general. You know what I mean? And here's the tease. So it looks like there's a Superman there. I talked about it yesterday. I don't know. I don't know if they're reusing the same figure. I don't know if this is supposed to be new. When they hide stuff like this is a hint usually, but this doesn't tell you that anything of this is new or different. It could be the same exact figure reused that we got already, just laid there.
I'm surprised you haven't photoshopped that yet of Hot Toys stepping on InArt.
Well, I got this.
This is also the first time in our hobby where you're buying this for $400, right? And it's going to be worth $3.
That's another problem. Correct. That is another problem. Hopefully though, which again, who knows, but hopefully the fact that it's diecast will hold some value, but we know that that's not the case because things that are diecast right now are dirt cheap anyway. So
that's why the game's changed. It's just, you're depreciating. You're depreciating before you even buy the
correct.
Whereas before it wasn't, right? There was a marvelous golden time when that didn't happen.
I just want them to make it just like Crosshair, where they pre-order numbers, they made that many plus like 5 extra, and now everyone's like, ah, crap, I need to spend $700 to get this.
Nefty, get him, like. Oh my god, unbelievable.
I hate reissues, and I really when I saw this, I was screaming. I'm like, I can't wait to scream at Fabs about this because I know Fabs is gonna love it. I know he's gonna love it.
Talon says, you want to trigger Mike, just say 2.0.
or Artisan, 2.0 or
Artisan, or in art.
or in art, right? Those are the 3 trigger words for me. I don't want to hear any.
Oh man. Let's see what you guys are saying before we continue. But we got to go back to. Hold on, we got to go back to the bat mode to
Hold on, you didn't answer my question though. Really,
what was it?
You're not. Why not go get Jarrell? Why not take that $400 and instead of getting the 4th armored Batman, go get Jarrell?
Jarrell. Oh, the one that won the
one in the white, the original MMS 50.
Yeah. Maybe. I need it. I definitely need it. You know what's funny? I almost did something that I would have regretted for the rest of my life. I had I found that ugly Superman, that Brandon Ruth Superman, for like $175. And I was like, oh my God. Should I? And I didn't, because that is the one Superman that is the worst Superman that Hot Toys ever made. And I should have gotten it just to have it because it's old. Yeah, just because it's old. And I was like, but I'm like, is it really worth? Because it was on eBay, so plus tax and shipping, plus tax would have been like $200 something. So I was like, my God, is he beating up the dog?
Someone's raping him. Someone turned out the lights and got him from behind.
William, you all right? William. Imagine it's like a home invasion right now. Willow. Fabs didn't ever tell me to get a figure, but he did blink. But he did blink really not yes. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. Yeah, no, I never tell you guys what to get. I tell you guys what I'm getting, which is everything, but
I have no problem telling you what to get and what not to get. I have no problem.
Yeah, no, I don't, because I don't like when people tell me what to do. Like, oh, you need to do. Be like, who the hell are you?
Y'all ordering fucking DoorDash?
DoorDash.
This guy, unbelievable. I have the figures and I like reissues. Keep up with the technology.
What technology?
What
technology are you talking about?
Like, well, you need technology to make like the die-cast patches and like the die-cast pieces. You know what I mean? Like to cut the metal. AB, welcome. Thank you for being here. Happy Saturday. Welcome. About when InArt releases armored Batman. That'll never happen. Let me tell you something. And I talked about this Friday, I believe. The reason why, and I found this out on Tuesday. Shout out to Rudy. He was the one who said it. For those who saw the list of figures that InArt was going to be making in the future, one of those figures was Black Adam. Apparently, according to Rudy, they decided to cancel the project. Do you want to know why they decided to cancel the project? Because if you look at Hot Toys' Black Adams, both of them, there is nobody that InArt owns to be able to pull that figure off. What they were planning on doing, and this is exactly what I said on Tuesday. What they were planning on doing was use whatever muscular body they're planning on using for Superman, right? Because if you really, if you had found another actor that wasn't The Rock, right, to play a muscular character role like the guy who played Shazam, Levy, what's his name? Whatever, Levy. He's not a muscular guy. He's a thin guy, but that suit made him look muscular, and it is what it is. The Rock, on the other hand, is muscular. The suit was all him. They made the suit to wrap his muscles around. That's not a muscled, muscled up suit. There's not a padded suit. It's not. That was all him, right? So there's nobody that Inner owns that's going to go anywhere near that muscle size. And if they would have decided to keep going with the figure, and they would have made that Black Adam, and somebody would have grabbed that Black Adam and put it next to the Hot Toys Black Adam, everybody would have laughed at Inner. So that's what, to avoid a problem, they said, you know what? Let's just avoid this nightmare and let's just forget the figure. Guaranteed, they'll never make an Iron Man. I'll be super shocked the day they make an Iron Man. When Joker J brought that up when he was on stream. He said, if they're the best company, let them make an Iron Man. So when that happens, I'll be the first one in line.
Honestly, like I thought they would be in a position to make the Iron Man figures, to be honest, right? Because they
How?
Because
Oh,
they make the statues, right?
Yeah.
They have a huge selection of movie accurate Iron Man statues in their other companies. So, and they're good.
Rudy, Nefty says Mike brings balance to the force. Thanks. You owe me like $3 and change.
It can't be the entire video. I thought it just couldn't be in the first like 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Oh my god. I was like, what is he saying? I thought it was a home invasion.
Well, the first doorbell was some shoeless teenager ringing my doorbell for whatever reason. And when I answered the ring, he was like, "Oh, I just saw your no soliciting sign," and he like took off. And it was like, okay.
What the hell? What was he selling?
I don't know. I didn't talk to him. Weird. But then it said somebody was at your front door and they didn't ring the doorbell, but then he's taking a picture of my front door. And I was like, what is this? And so I went out onto the balcony, and I'm sure you heard some of what was said. And it was apparently a DoorDasher that one of my teenagers ordered. But then a second DoorDasher came up at the same time because they ordered from two different places. And now there's all these.
What the hell's going on? Did they order me some food?
My front door and taking pictures, and I don't like unexpected visitors.
Yeah, no, same with me.
And I told the teenagers now, I was like, you need to let me know, so I know when people are coming to the house. Because right now it's what, 9 o'clock at night or something.
It's late.
Yeah, and. I don't know, the shoeless teenager put me on, like why did this happen in the first place?
The shoeless teenager.
Shoeless teenager trying to sell me something in the dark. Okay.
You should have tasted it first. Tony P, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Oh man. Let's see. Harold says, just got done opening my Vader. Oh, that thing is beautiful. I can't wait to see the pictures. Will got swatted by DoorDash. I don't know if I want to eat food from somebody that delivers shoeless.
Different people, Greg. Come on.
That's why I've never done DoorDash. Like I who knows what these people are doing with your food? Like I've seen videos where these guys are like eating your pizza.
Yeah, they eat the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they take a bite out of your. See the one guy, he eat the pizza and then he cuts it to like make it perfectly. Assembled again. I'm like,
yeah, he ate a slice. And he put it where. Yep, it was crazy. Oh my god, that's insane. All right, we're going back to the Batmobile.
Because at least the McDonald's that DoorDash has like a sticker thing across the top from McDonald's where it's like sealed,
right?
Oh please, he's got a bunch of stickers in his trunk.
He ordered them from Amazon.
Yep. Oh, please give me a roll. Come on, give me a roll of those stickers.
So William, we know you got
Batmobile.
the Batmobile. So you got the Batmobile. We know you got it as a centerpiece in your display table. Now, you paid something like very cheap, right?
Yeah, $350.
So would you not having one? Let's say you don't have one. Would you want to order one? And if so, would you go with Hot Toys or would you go with Jazz Inc? Obviously, if you had the money, if money wasn't an issue, right?
Money not being an issue, if I didn't have one, I would prefer the Hot Toys just because, like I said, I order with my wallet a lot, and it being an inch and a half, not as long, isn't going to make a difference to me.
Right. Which is probably what the main thing, just a bigger vehicle, but all the panels and stuff is the same, right?
As far as I can tell, most of the dash panels are the same. I think they have one or two little extra lights or something that make it more screen accurate.
Right.
And I know it has, die cast parts and, real rubber tires and all the other.
That won't go flat.
What's that?
Real rubber tires that won't go flat.
Yeah, they're run flats. They're just 1/6 scale run flat tires.
Run flats.
And it's, it's like if you're gonna display it with all the parts out and stuff, it's like, yeah, having a die-cast Gatling gun might have a little bit better shine to it than the plastic one, but it's.
Is that what he did?
What's that?
Is that what he did? He put a Gatling, die-cast Gatling gun on it.
I do believe so. That those were die-cast.
You're talking about Hot Toys?
No, Jazz Inc.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and like the hubcap covers are metal. It's like I get it. And I'm sure it looks pretty nice in person.
I mean, you feel that in the weight.
Yeah, but it's if you're not taking it out of the case and rolling it around, and even though from what I read a lot of times with the Jazz Inc. stuff, they're more show pieces than play pieces because of how quickly people like, oh, it got scratched or the door fell off. All the other things that people are having issues with, but it's $800 versus
Oh my god, that's your point.
Because what's the price point on the Jazz Inc. Batmobile?
It's like $1,500.
Yeah, and so it's that's 2 Hot Toys Batmobiles.
Yo, forget that. You know how many Hot Toys in general that is? Just figures?
Yeah, and that's why I said I ordered with my wallet, because there is a difference between quality over quantity. I get that, but if you're getting a quantity of quality things for the same or less, that's why it's like like the 2-pack Nightmare, Batman and Superman, could I justify $500? No, but it's continuously 35% off with free shipping. And that and some points, all of a sudden you're spending like $200 on 2 figures, and that's not bad.
Right. Brandon, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Brandon wants to show up.
No, I waited. I didn't I tell you? He said he was going to let me know.
Yeah, I sent you that pic, Fabs.
Which one?
You're in the Facebook.
Oh, there was a picture also that I needed to pull up from.
Because I think that shows you. I mean, you say an inch, right? Or an inch and a half, but I don't think it's that, because that if it's only an inch, like that's not much, right? But I think it's a lot bigger. Like, and there, the picture I dropped into the Facebook is the side by side of the two.
Okay.
It's big. It's a lot bigger, and I mean visually.
Oh, yeah, that's a great picture. Hold on. Let me save it. Oh, wait. Would you send it? No, you send it Instagram?
It's a screenshot of the video.
No, but you sent it. No, never mind.
I sent it to Facebook.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought. Okay. All right. So here it is. So look at that.
Difference.
I mean, does it really warrant though $1,500 over $600-700? Even give Hot Toys $800, right? $800 or $1,500. Do you really need the vehicle to be that much larger? Do you really need to take up that much more space so you could pay an extra $700?
Well, look at what it's the same argument you're making for the 4th armored Batman figure. You know what I mean? Like if
no, because you can't compare this humongous thing to another figure. Like no way.
Well, they might be able to actually fit 2 figures in the cockpit of this one.
You can't. What about you can't fit? You can fit the. Oh no! The reason why the Batman didn't fit was because of the Batman's design. That
right, I had Robin, Batgirl, and the Arkham Knight Batgirl and the So Toys, the Air or whatever,
right,
were in the Batmobile together, and they fit. It was just it wasn't very. There wasn't a lot of room. once you
Right.
got
Well,
in.
no, like
I bet you this is like, again, if you're this he had the whole schematics of the set Batmobile. You know what I mean? So like this is as accurate as you can possibly get. Like, so if you're that guy and you want that perfect model,
correct.
So
Then yes,
I can see the value in that because Hot Toys didn't have that. Hot Toys didn't have the Warner Brothers schematic of the Batmobile like these guys did.
But
Now,
also, like you
question, though.
said, there's more than one version of it too, where they
Correct. You did say
they had
that.
the stunt version and they had like the
Like a Hollywood card,
the still photography version, because it was I always thought it was an old Corvette that they had done up, but apparently it was like a Malibu that they put a body kit on, and it was so heavy that it could only like roll like at like 10 miles an hour, so they had to speed up the filming of it, like the frame rate and all the other stuff. So it's really, you know, you can, I'm not trying to justify the smaller size. Maybe the 1.5 inch was the width, but because it's clearly longer. But
no, my question is, you know, does the size justify the extra amount of money? Right? Do you really need it? And what Mike said makes he makes a great point with, if somebody's is really, anal about accuracy, and this has to be it. Now, are they both considered 1/6 scale? Clearly, they're completely different sizes. So, are they both considered 1/6 scale, Mike?
Yeah, 100% they are. And look, and we know Hot Toys underscaled their stuff. It's a fact. They've admitted it. They came out and admitted so much. So I'm not surprised
So
that
saying, so now, right? The new vehicle, the new Hot Toys vehicle, the new one that just came out right now.
The reissue.
You're saying it's still going to be the same small scale?
Yes, 100%.
Even though they're updating everything else as a 2.0?
100%. Yes, it's the same. Same Hot Toy. It's the same vehicle.
He's like,
but does the Jazz Ink come with the plastic shell?
Oh, I don't know. That I don't know.
No,
the turtle shell.
No,
I don't think it does.
Well, neither does the new one, apparently. I don't think the new one.
No, right. It doesn't. It doesn't. That was only on the first version, right?
Yeah.
I mean, look, if I really was a vehicle collector, I want the Jazz Ink one.
Mike, this is how much it is.
Again, if I'm a vehicle collector, I want the best one out there.
Nefty, you are insane.
I mean, look at what we paid $1,600 for ours, right? It was.
Which one? The
for BVS?
For the BVS vehicle, I think that was over $1,500.
No, it was something like 13 and change
plus shipping.
Are you sure?
No, it was something. I as far as I remember, it was a long time ago. You may be right, but I remember.
I think it was. Yeah, I think we came close to.
I thought it was like 1,200 plus whatever.
Well, it was 1,200 for the vehicle, and then it was 150 for the add-on kit.
Yes, which I did.
And then I bought the base. There was like a big.
Oh, I didn't get the base. So
there was a big base that was extra $100.
Yeah, I got the deluxe kit, and then I didn't get the base. The base was
got everything. Whatever you offered, I got it all in.
The base was that track, that thin track. Yeah, I remember. I didn't get it because I'm like, I don't need that. I want to order with Williams wallet. Imagine.
But if I was the casual collector, I'm getting the Hot Toys one because I'm not freaking out about it needing to be as accurate. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be plenty happy with the Hot Toys one. You know what I mean? I'm sure.
I don't think the Jazz Ink one would fit in my coffee table.
Yeah, it won't. That thing is humongous. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
Yeah.
1/2 inch reg, extra 1.5 inch. Yes. He said extra 1.5 inch. All right. So see, so how do you justify calling this both of them 1/6 scale? Like, which one would be even they can't be both 1/6 scale, can they?
Yeah, they can. What are you talking about?
One being this much bigger or still
well, try Googling the 89 Batmobile and you will get different lengths on the internet.
Right. So you can't even go by that.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's
That's annoying.
I mean, really, if you measure from where the Hot Toys tailpipe is to where the Jazz Inc. tailpipe is, I mean, what do you think that is right there? 6 inches?
The what? The what? Say it again?
If you measure from where the Hot Toys tailpipe basically is, yeah, like there, and then where the Jazz Inc., that's probably, or even the tip. What's the furthest point? The tip of the wing.
Just the tip.
That's like 6 inches right there to me, right? That's
No,
like half a foot.
no, I don't think it's that long. Maybe 2, 3.
No, 2. Really?
Yeah. Well, you talking about width? You talking about this way?
No, I'm talking about
length.
length.
Yeah, no, it's probably about 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches, maybe.
I think it's more than that.
It's definitely not 6.
I think it's 6.
I think 6 would be like from here back, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so and then also, guys, this is the differences between the bat signal. So the big one is InArt, the little one is Hot Toys. Let me tell you something, guys. The Hot Toys one is humongous already. Okay, the thing is big.
Yeah, really.
So can you imagine what this is going to look like, or where would you even put this?
Yeah, it takes up too much space.
Too much space. The cool thing is, though, I was talking to, I think, Uncarded about this earlier. To me, right, the bigger the bat signal, the better, right? Because it just looks more accurate. You don't want the figure to look close to the same size of this, this lamp. So I think that the InArt, when it comes to size, I think, would look cooler next to the Batman. Again, I don't know. I'm never gonna know. But this one is plenty big already. Mike, which one would you like in your collection if you had to pick?
I'm gonna take neither. I have the one that came with Gordon.
Yes, the original one, the first one.
And let me tell you, that's a waste of space too.
That's big. Well, it's big too. It's like it's big for no reason. And I have mine out too. I have that one out for no reason, which I need to put away. I have the Pattinson one out again for no reason because it's not even on it's not even in the shelf in the case. It's
right. I had it on a shelf, but I got rid of it because I'm like, it takes up the space of like 4 to 6 figures.
Exactly.
Like it's a waste.
Exactly. So I put it out for the moment, but I think I'm going to put it up back in the box at some point.
I have it like up on. It's literally on the top of my display case. It's like.
Yeah, that's where I have
up and away, basically.
Yep. William, what do you think of the size differences? Is it appealing to you to be like, oh, like the bigger the better, or not really?
Kind of. With I always liked the Jazz Inc. Bat signal, which is ginormous. Have you seen the BBS?
I saw pictures of it. I never knew exactly, the actual measurement, but
so
I know
it's like when you have Batman standing next to it, he's like way smaller than the circle.
But is that accurate? Is that how it's supposed to be?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know the thing is huge, but I don't know if it's
like I have one bat signal and it's in my coffee table behind my 89 Batmobile, and it's that third party one that came with the 89 logo and the BVS logo.
Yeah, I know.
And
it's metallic one.
Yeah. And it fits inside the coffee table, which was what I needed it to do. And It looks good on display with my Batmobile. But, having a large diorama background, just the tip. I know that's why I kept saying it, Thor. They were like 6 inches, just the tip. They just couldn't stop.
It's apples to oranges, but serious on Toast Girl. What is it? It's more true. Some characters are more accurate. Yep. Correcto, Harold.
Yeah, so what I care about is just putting my figure next to it and it looking good for my display. And if you're putting it in a detolf, you're limited by space. If you're putting it, like I did in the coffee table, you have to prioritize what you're doing. If you have an infinite amount of space, the big one might be cool, but I didn't even think that the Hot Toys one was that big because it was in that pack.
Oh no, it's big. I thought. I mean,
I didn't take it out of the box. I just had the figure out to show my wife when she was like, "I don't like that Batman."
Oh yeah, no, it's big. I mean, it's not like, you know, it's a decent size, because the thing is, you got to remember too, this Batman, this 22 Batman is very thin, you know, so anything next
What
to
is
him
it? This
looks
is like
this is the Dark Knight Rises or the Dark Knight.
where's my? Oh, here it is.
Which one's that one? The Dark Knight, right? Yeah.
This is the which I'm sure they just mimicked, and it really works, right? Like it does like a big
symbol, like the lights
it
up.
It casts like a Batman signal on the wall.
That's cool.
What is this? This is the.
You had a measuring tape in your pocket?
I did. It's 5.5 inches circumference.
That's what she said.
5.5 is fine. It's
it's fine.
5.5 is fine.
It's average. It's average.
It's average.
Oh my god.
Average is average. It'll get the job done, guys.
It's all about the speed.
It's all about how you turn it on and off. Okay.
It's all about the.
And I you know what was cool with it? Didn't this have like a lever, like how it turned on?
Yeah, I think so, on the side.
Oh, no. Or maybe
no,
there's like a thing you plugged in.
No, it has a lever, but it's not usable.
Oh, that was right. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
It's like a button.
I'm sure I don't have batteries in this thing.
Yeah, it's a button in there somewhere. Check the sides or the bottom.
How do you turn this thing on? Oh, I think it's remote.
You might be right too.
Oh wait, no, here it is. Do I have batteries in it? No.
Nope.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I don't even know if mine have batteries either. But I have mine out too.
But you're right. It works with that like little like Wi-Fi, whatever that little cheap remote that they all come with.
Mike is the man. All right, guys. So now, guys, since we got everything out of the way, we are going to play a little game called
5 inches is fine.
You're going down now, Mike. It went from 5.5 to 5.
2.0. 2.0.
All right, so we're gonna do figure of the week, guys. Figure of the week. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, so let's go with. I'm gonna go with William first.
I'm not even in my collection room.
That's all right. You can. We'll wait for you to grab one. Marvel female. Oh no, third party female. You got it?
The Chewbacca.
I'm not even done with Cocaine Wookiee yet.
Honestly, that's like the best figure I think I've ever seen. I gotta be honest. I love that. I love that figure. If I would, you know what? I think I'm willing to buy that from you. Could you sell that?
Hey, for my first ever attempt of making a Wookiee,
I think I want that. I think I do. I think I want evidence of that.
I think
that is so funny.
Party female figure I have in my collection is Mantis.
Mantis.
The one that you sold me, and the head was missing, and then I had the head.
Yes. Oh, you still got her?
Yeah.
I should have never let that go.
I showed up. I think that Mantis, that third party Mantis, I remember.
Super Duck.
Yeah, Super Duck. All right, so that's all you got?
Yeah, that's the only third party one I have.
All right, you suck. Michael, let's go.
What third? I gotta do third party female.
No. This is your spin. Hey Fabs, I got a question. 750 or trade for Grogu.
I did DC female last week.
All right, we'll do it again. Hold on.
Right, because I did Harley and then Fiora.
Yep.
Whoa.
Okay.
Third party female. My turn.
Third party male.
Oh, so you got male?
Was it third party male or female?
Female.
Male.
Oh, was it
male? Right?
Oh,
male.
I read female. Okay, so it's male. Ooh, Star Wars male. Ooh. William, go grab something. Here, let's do another one for William. Hold on.
Third party male.
Let's see what William gets. DC female, you got.
I don't have one.
You do. You got Batgirl.
Not anymore.
You're the worst.
I need a new spin.
What did I get? Star Wars male? Star Wars male. Let's do a good one.
Spin me again, damn it.
What did you get?
You said DC female again.
Oh, hold on. Let me give you another one. Hold on.
Ziggy display.
Spinaroo.
What does it say now?
Oh, people's choice.
People's choice. What does that
All right,
even
guys.
mean?
Well, that means that you guys pick. Guys, what do you want him to show you guys? So
They were
third
saying
party,
You don't know what the DoorDasher did to your
third
food.
party female, Marvel female, DC female, Star Wars male, third party male.
I like
What do you guys pick?
Hmm.
Yeah, what are your pick? Oh my god. Let's just see your latest figure. Yeah, William, let's see your latest figure.
My latest. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nice one, Chris. Go ahead, Michael. Go ahead, Michael. You go.
Third party male. This is this is coming right out of the display case, just like this. I'm gonna try to hold it up.
Oh, look at that. Why do you have it like that?
Why do I have it like that?
Yeah. Like
'Cause
that's like you have it like posed like that?
He's beating the hell out of Daredevil.
But do you have it like that in the case?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I thought you so,
Like his hand is like obviously like around his face or neck, and then
Right.
the cane is like obviously at his throat
right
perfectly.
like to hold him. Raise it all the way up to see how there are your. Oh, sick! I gotcha. Okay, no, that's nice.
This was like an amazing third
Yeah,
party.
that was very good. That was very good for what again. So toys.
Really, really, really,
So
really
toys, no joke.
was. So yeah, I got basically Daredevil on his knees and all bloodied there, right? All beat up
Yep,
and bloodied, and
that's
then
how
he's
Steve
sitting
played
over
it.
him like a badass, all
Yeah, no.
pristine.
Yeah, that white suit.
Look at, I mean, that is perfect sculpt, man. They like so killed it.
Yep. No, they're very good. So toys very good. Again, like I said, with that Moon Knight, guys, if you don't know Mr. Knight, that figure is beautiful. William, go ahead.
Well, the most recent figure is the Inner Bay Michael Jordan.
Ooh,
Yep.
You got the locker. You got the locker too. That's sick.
Yeah.
Is that the Enter Bay locker little thing?
Yeah, it's the Inner Bay locker. It's Big Bad Toy Store right now. It's like $100.
Yeah, that's how much they. Oh man, I always wanted that stuff, but I would not be able to fit. I have every single basketball player, but no locker. I have a basketball set, like a basketball court set. I have it in the box still. I haven't displayed anything. I have nowhere to put it. But that's beautiful.
Is that telephone booth the one from Big Bad Toy Store?
Yes.
Damn it, I should have got that.
But
They sold out?
it's Evie's favorite Michael Jordan's her favorite basketball player. Am I gonna pull him out?
No. I'm talking to Mike, and I said, Mike, are you
Well, I mean, it's been a while, so I would imagine so.
I just
I feel
got
like
it.
you just got that recently.
They only have the red one in stock at Big Bad, but they still had the red one.
Yeah, I think I had the silver one on pre-order, and I canceled it. I let it go.
Yeah, I wish it was silver, but I got the red. But I have a bigger body coming for Chris Reeve too because he's a little undersized right now.
William, Carter says you need Dennis Rodman in a dress.
Okay, send it to me then.
No, he knows I have it. That's why he's saying that.
You have him in a dress?
Yeah, the wedding dress. He got married. Remember he
They
married
actually
himself.
make that as a figure, or you kit bash that?
No. Storm Collectibles made a figure of him in a dress, in a white wedding dress, and I have it right
You
in
married
front of
him.
me.
Don't bust it out.
It's like, don't bust it out. All right, guys. So mine was a Star Wars male,
Ziggy, off, please.
and I got Ziggy, and I got this beauty right here.
Who's that?
This guy is
Traffic cone.
traffic cone. This guy, guys, is going to be a trooper for the ages. This color scheme here is what Wolverine would say it's the main event. Look at that. Look at that, guys. When are you ever going to get another trooper like this?
Did
Never.
you just do a spit take?
I did. I spit my Mexican Coca-Cola out of my mouth.
A spit take.
I'm trading my Umbra.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
To
you
me-
should definitely. That is
me.
garbage.
Yeah. Trade it to me. I'll take it. I'll take it. Don't be selfish, okay? This thing is gorgeous.
I mean, you really like it? It's really.
He likes it because it's exclusive.
Well, look,
Well-
that's what I'm like. Exactly.
Well, no, I told you guys. No. Stop lying, William. Stop lying. Don't lie on my name.
No, he.
So
You got it. You got it.
I like, so here, let me show you. So number one, the reason why, hold on. So number one, just from far, look at that helmet. Look how it looks like the Punisher face, right? That one, and then obviously I have this one out because this one's my favorite. I don't have it on because I want to be able to swap it out whenever, but the color, right? The yellow and black. That alone to me is badass, super sexy, right? I don't even like yellow. Yellow is my least favorite color of everything. And I think this tone of yellow is gorgeous. Number two, the 3 helmets. Sick, right? You don't need them all 3, but they're there. Number 3, the pauldron look. This whole thing all across, super sexy. The backpack, magnetic. When have you ever seen this ever besides in art? Never. The pistols.
All the Bad Batch is magnetic backpacks.
Well, all the clones do.
All the new jetpacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that a 2.0 body?
Well, this would be considered a 1.75 because it's not fully done yet. You know.
No.
Stupid. But yeah, so I love the whole look of the figure altogether. You know what I mean?
Well, you
all
need
of it. If it was like
have them standing there saying "Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil," and have them covering themselves.
If we had 3.
No, you need to when you get your.
Oh, I know. I want 3. Can you give me yours?
No.
I mean, I compare. This is the neon Iron Man of the Star Wars line. It is.
Well, if they had only made 1,500 neon Ironmans, they would have sold a lot better.
That is true.
It's true.
That is
You're 100% right. You're true.
William, anything coming soon? Are you expecting more figures? Any new figures?
A bunch of those ones that I bought at a discount that I'll be trading or reselling. I'm working on another custom for my Rebels display right now. I'm working on a custom Star Killer right now. It's a different armor than what Hot Toys teased. So yeah.
There's a lot of white in William's house. Yeah, I wonder why.
Racist.
He's like racist.
Insulting my children, Brandon.
Oh my god, this guy.
What
Harold. What?
Go back. One more. Old Monkey. Always hated him when he was active. What?
So you probably somebody you were talking about just now. Were you talking about somebody that was active at one point?
No.
I'm saying use more colors.
Oh, maybe it's Michael Jordan.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay, I thought
Yeah.
it meant me. Like when I was active duty, I was like, "Do I know?"
He's saying he's talking like active duty.
I was like, "What did I do to him?" Now I got Old Monkey and Thomas Jane taking jabs at me.
Oh my god. So what are you so you're working on what you said?
I have a couple customs that I'm working on right now. And a couple random things coming in. I don't think I have any. I just completed my little mini X-Men setup.
Oh, did you get Old Man Logan?
Actually, I just made a custom one.
You know, it's funny because I couldn't get a second one. I mean, I can get a second one, but it's just they're like 270 something now when they were like 100 and like, you know, $70 or whatever. So
But Old Man Logan?
yeah.
It's on KG Hobby for retail.
No, it's like 200 and change. I looked, I'm telling you.
You could buy the second head for $50.
Well, I bought the one piece and then I bought that set with the head, but I thought I had ordered two of the Logans. I only ordered one. So I was like, let me get a second one. When I went to look, there were like an extra like $70 more. I was like, absolutely not. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a body and just kit bash it, find just random pants, random boots, you know, cowboy boots, use the short jacket, use the spare head, and then just kit bash it like that.
Yeah, because the shirt comes with that head too.
Correct. That red shirt. Yep. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Instead of, you know, buying a whole new one, I'm just going to just kit bash it with hopefully those kit bodies, you know, the bodies he sells for $20. Hopefully those work for that figure. But we'll see. We gotta wait and see. Well, William got all defensive.
I was just curious because I like to know why people dislike me. A lot of people do. I just like to know why.
Why do you want to know?
I don't know why they would dislike you. You would think they would dislike me way more than you.
They love you, Michael. They love Mike, and they hate me. William, why do you want to know? Why does that matter to you?
No, it's just fun for me.
Oh, I was gonna say because when somebody says, like today, in my group, somebody screenshotted that in the collector base or collector something group, whatever it is. Some kid posted they were having a discussion about something, and of course he has to bring my name in, and he says, quality over quantity. That FabsFigures collection is horrendous. So can you imagine me being like, why do you think my collection's horrendous? Who gives a shit? Who are you? You know what I mean? Like, so that's why I wonder, like, when people talk about me, when people say negative, like good, like that's how you feel. I'm glad. Like, I don't dwell on it. Like, it doesn't.
Oh, I don't dwell anything.
Well, no, but I'm saying, but I wouldn't even want to know, like, oh, why? Like, I don't care. You know what I mean?
I accidentally started something on the OSR page this week too.
What do you mean?
This guy posted a custom. He called it his zombie Afghan soldier, and I have a picture of it. I'll send it to you after this. And I said that it looked like Osama bin Laden after the raid because he got shot in the face. This is a zombie. Zombies are dead.
And what happened?
So then he got big mad, and everyone that laugh reacted it. He sent them all these like poorly translated broken English insults, calling people half idiots, and you know, it was very weird. It was great. But then he ended up blocking like 50 people and then like left the group, and it was shenanigans. And but I was making a joke, and it wasn't saying the figure looked horrible. He's saying it's a zombie Afghan soldier.
Right. No, right.
And I said it looks like Osama bin Laden after the raid. And man, it created some hijinks for about 48 hours.
Guys, if you want to join a group that William is not involved in and he won't bully you in, please join Hot Toys 16 Evolution on Facebook. He may be an admin, but it doesn't matter. Just don't listen to him.
I don't bully anybody. You bully.
You bully. Lou, trick the super chat. Thank you, my friend. He goes, you guys are still on? Unreal balance. This guy. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. Unbelievable. We're waiting for you, by the way. He's been giving me the runaround with coming back on the show, saying that he's busy, saying that he's, balancing. So We'll see what happens when he comes back.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. What'd you say, Mike?
I said he's too busy doing his F1.
Always have one, yeah. This guy's got too much money to be hanging out with the peasants. And then Michael, what do you have coming up? Anything? Any new figures? I know you ordered a whole bunch. What's
And let me tell you, if I would have saw that armored Batman, I probably wouldn't have ordered any of these figures. It would have got me so mad at Hot Toys. I wouldn't have ordered them. And I got a $2,500 Hot Toy order coming.
Wait, so what did you order? Let everybody know, if you remember, obviously.
I have it up because I was seeing if the tracking was up. I got Fennec Shand. I got Cad Bane. Where'd the other order go? They broke it into like 2 orders, right? So I got those 2 coming in one shipment, and then the other shipment has that Iron Man War Machine Origins, which for some reason is like expensive.
Yeah, that's a great figure.
I got Carnage Deluxe with the head sculpt. Cobb Vanth.
Yeah. Mike, you got a message from Nefty.
All right, Nefty.
Just let him know you're not meeting him, please.
We need to do an NYC, New York Comic Con.
I know. Who said that too? Somebody said. I think it was who was it? TK Magic Shop. Somebody said we should all go to the city.
I mean, we go every year. You know
Well,
what I mean?
that's what I'm saying. Up to Comic-Con, NYCC.
Yeah.
So go ahead, keep reading the list.
So I said Cobb Vanth. I got Wolverine 73 and C-3PO, Attack of the Clones.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I ordered. I told you guys I got my Return of the Jedi, C-3PO coming. I got Reva. And I have, what was it there? Oh, Buzz Lightyear Deluxe. I can't wait for that Buzz Lightyear. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Mike, I'm so excited. I can finally pair him up with the toys. What is it? The play toy.
The Woody.
Woody, yes. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, and I got this Moon Knight figure. It was called Moon Knight Deluxe. It came with Colombian cheese rolls.
Oh, did you try the new stuff?
No, but I had a couple of those cheese rolls.
Did you try the different ones?
Not like the bagel looking ones?
Yeah.
No.
You got to try them. I mean, it's literally the same dough, just different shape, but you're going to notice that the balls have more cheese than the flat ones.
I'm going to try to take my 5-incher and maybe,
my 5-incher. This guy. Unbelievable. All right, guys. So, we'll be back. It looks like we'll be back tomorrow with the real ones at 1 p.m. ish, around there, 1:15. I'll set it up in the morning. So stay tuned for that. We will be back. Like I said, I think it's Rob. So far, Rob and Nefty are going to be on tomorrow. Hopefully we'll get a few more at least, but if not, then it's just us. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being so active in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.